Video game podcast.
Oh, yeah, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Today, we are your hosts. Algae 857, 20 Hertz,
Sticks, and your boy Big Chocolate.
And Turbo 857.
That's right.
Making his dramatic return back to the Level 857 podcast.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! That's right. I'm back, bitches.
People are glad to have you back.
Hear the audience there. Hear that audience. Shut up, audience.
Hey, listen.
I command them.
Thank you.
Yes, we have a new soundboard we're experimenting with right now.
Now, those are people here.
We have a live studio audience.
We'll show you sometime. We got security, we got movies and everything. It's crazy. We're famous. We're international.
I gotta book us.
Oh yeah. Just so everybody knows, Big Choco over here is moderating the chat.
That's right.
I guess questions.
I guess.
You know,
Just reading shit.
just holler at them and say, "Yo, Choc, what the hell's up, man?"
Like, how come my questions don't get through?
Well, you know why?
Because it was a bad question.
Think of better questions.
You can do better than that.
Imagine you just type back, you can do better.
Be better.
People would hate
It would be kind of fantastic.
We have a really good podcast for you today because the main topic today is pretty crazy, man.
Is it?
It's a pretty crazy main topic.
Why is it crazy?
Pretty crazy.
Well, we're going to get into it later, but
Okay.
and then you'll see
We just
if you stay tuned.
Yes,
I was trying to do an accent, didn't work. Yeah, man. Just like every podcast, we talk about the games that we've been playing.
Peter Cap in the building.
Peter Cap!
Start off with the cap.
And We're in sync.
Yeah, man. We got a crazy one for you guys.
That's
So who started?
Well, they're saying we have an echo, so no one's starting yet. You better check those sounds.
Oh, we got an echo. All right, so we're going to fix that before we get started. So somebody just keep talking. So
That's perfect. So I can let the internet know that we're live, but they should know because we're international and we're famous.
In case they don't.
Hold on, y'all.
In case they don't.
No, hold on.
We're just saying everything twice. There's no echo.
Hold on.
So there's an echo.
Or maybe that when we were streaming out, it came up on other people's mics. Maybe that's why it echoed.
Maybe.
No.
Skype was on twice.
Oh, was that twice?
Oh, man.
Kev, what you drinking over there?
I'm drinking
No.
Tembo.
Everything looks fine on this end.
Drinking Tembo.
All right, keep us updated in the chat and see if
Yeah, let us know if it's still doubling up because everything looks fine on our end here.
Cool.
this gives us the perfect time to drink.
But it's a good thing we record this also separately. So
Yeah, buddy.
it's all good.
Who wants to be first?
Well, I just want to see if this layover. I want to see if the sound is still good or bad.
Yeah, waiting for somebody in the chat to let us know. It's still echoing.
Maybe I could listen to it on the side real quick.
Because once it's good, then we can continue on with the
Yeah,
glorious show.
It's not worth it, man. We're not
You
going
about
to
to drop
it.
it. All right, so we should be over there. We are echoed to death.
Oh, yes, I hear that. Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right, we got the point.
That's an echo.
All right, yes.
So what is up?
Don't understand why that's doing that.
That's not what. Oh, actually, the soundboard audio might be doing it.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's the only difference.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Kev, you'll drink to anything.
I will.
Just saying.
I look for an excuse.
Check. Any better?
Oh, we
I don't know.
Yeah, how about now, guys? Still echoing?
Peter Cap says still echo.
It happens all the time when I drink beer. I swear to God, my lip gets stuck in.
I thought you said that.
Does it?
All right.
I look for an excuse.
Sounds good.
We're good. I'm good.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
it sounds good on our end here.
Check.
Actually, I'll do a test here. I have
Okay, so it was a soundboard. I guess I had. Okay.
So we'll figure it out.
All right, how about now? Just
It's sounding good on
quick-
my end
just
too.
a
I'm
quick
listening
test
to the
here. How does it
podcast
sound?
here. It's weird seeing myself.
Peter Cap said perfect.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Awesome. Now we're good to go.
Yes.
Just give us 2 more seconds.
Excellent.
Nope. Soundboard.
So it is a soundboard. Okay. Well, all right. So much. Oh, that's because it's going through Skype and it's going through. Okay. That makes sense.
That's why we love the chat, man. They're always looking out for us, man.
I see what it was. I had to turn off the soundboard. Okay. Well,
So
back to the drawing board with that.
next time we're gonna have an ill soundboard.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yo,
y'all
should we do the intro all over again? No, stop.
Well, just hopefully nobody watches it from the beginning.
Yo,
They're gonna be like, "Hey, turn this off."
Yo, the chat is like POP.
Hold it
Oh, man. I knew you were going to go with that.
I was gonna say it right after, but then it would echo because I would have said the same exact thing.
They're like, yo, the sound is messed up again. The sound is messed up.
They just want you to shut up.
We're just obnoxious and loud. Yes. But you signed up for that when you turned on this channel.
That's right.
True.
You know what you're getting.
All right, so who's
So-
going first?
So,
Well,
yeah,
who's going first or what?
Talking about what games we played.
Oh, that's right. We are going to talk about what games we played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you might as well start with our guest host over there because he's not here.
Yeah. Mine's gonna be very, very quick. I was gone for like a month in Africa, so I broke my Joy-Con real soon, so I haven't really been playing much except for Smash Brothers. That's the only thing I've really played since I've been back and got my new Joy-Con. Was just Smash Brothers.
You didn't bring your Switch with you?
I did, but I broke the Joy-Con. My left Joy-Con within like the third day.
Oh.
Smash the Joy-Con.
I smashed the Joy-Con. I was playing Octopath Traveler again. You know, I actually fought the last boss. I had to do a marathon of 8 bosses that you can't save. Remember I told you guys you can't save after you beat one of the bosses, so you got to beat all 8 of them before you face the last boss.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm so leveled up, I destroyed all those bosses. So, but the last boss is fucking difficult. Oh
You
my
couldn't
god.
play that with one controller? With one Joy-Con?
No, you know what? It's funny too because you'd think that it would be the type of game that you could play with one Joy-Con. It
Tabletop
can't.
mode.
It's not compatible.
What? Oh, that's right. Every game, if you look on the back of your Switch game, in the physical game, it says what it's compatible with. It'll
But it's
say
a role
tabletop.
player. You don't need any
but not
real
all-
big moves.
I know.
You can play that
I know.
touchscreen if you want.
True.
I think they can map all the game's buttons on a single Joy-Con, but you know, I remember one time I read on Reddit one time where someone was like, it was a developer who developed for the Switch. I forgot which one it was. He said it has to do with the SDK or something. You know, it's like whether a game is compatible with one Joy-Con, it has to do with the menus and stuff like
They
that.
just weren't
It's-
skilled enough. That was all. They weren't skilled enough.
Wow.
It was still early in the Switch's life. It's an excuse.
Disrespect.
so it was-
It's up to the developers, man. It's up to the
Yeah.
they call the
So
shots.
they didn't know how to make right up. You know, you turn the
yeah.
controller.
If it was Nintendo, they would have done it.
Yeah. So I played that. Let's see, Smash Brothers. I wasn't able to practice for like a month, but it's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike.
You fall off it just as easy. I see.
Oh, damn.
Oh. I put the Master Sword in so many people's heads. Oh my gosh.
Just like a
they,
bike.
they should have called the stages the Lost Woods.
What,
They should have called it the
That
Lost
was an
Woods.
inside joke, by the way, for everybody wondering why the heck we just.
How many do you have Elite now?
It's same four. It's Link, Samus, Ness, and Mega Man. But Richter and Hero are getting close. They're going to be the next ones up.
Those aren't
gonna
your
happen.
guys.
And Chalk, I also am
Ike
playing.
is not his guy. We've already
yeah,
we've been through
established
that. We've
that.
established that Ike is not Kev's guy. No.
Marth established that. Ganondorf established that. Yeah, we know.
They tell you.
Face me is your Ganondorf. Face me is Link, Chalk.
Sure.
Oh, actually, you don't need to face me. All you need to do is rewind the footage from one of your Fighter Fridays when you took Sephiroth and tried to give me a down thrust, and then got spin attacked to hell
Oh boy.
off the stage.
Yeah, that was Sephiroth, though.
boy.
That wasn't Ganondorf.
Doesn't matter. I'll do the same to Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else
This-
have
We'll
you
find
been
out in
playing?
May.
What else have you been playing?
Anything else?
I play some Dragon Ball Fighter Z because I'm
Why would you
challenging
do
Chalk. Because I'm challenging Chalk again this Sunday before the podcast we're doing. He's gonna get challenged.
To what?
The gauntlet has been thrown.
You're gonna get challenged to something. I don't know.
He's gonna get challenged, and he's going down finally. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We gonna find out Sunday. We gonna find out.
Go,
Sunday.
Yeah.
Final Sunday. Yep. Go
Guess
final
I'll play a
Sunday.
computer player.
He's like, I can't even hear what he said. So I just let
I
that
guess I'll
pass.
play
It's
the
fine.
computer player.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to call me AI, that's fine.
Call you
I'll play
whatever.
just like the AI.
Call you whatever. It's gonna end the same.
Oh boy.
I
Oh boy.
was like, keep
In
talking
the
right
chat, Matt said he's been playing 13 Sentinels. How is that game, and what type of game is it? I've seen it. The cover looks cool,
I've seen it.
but I
also.
don't know what type of game it is. I was intrigued by the
Yeah.
picture.
Oh, I've heard of 13 Sentinels, right? I think it guest stars the X-Men.
I knew it.
Somewhere
I knew it.
towards
Oh,
the end
really?
of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, there
No,
we
no,
go.
hold on. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does it really?
yeah, it does. It's crazy.
Which X-Men? Which X-Men are in it?
Maybe Wolverine, Storm, and Gambit. I think they got little Easter eggs for them.
Maybe.
That sounds good. That
He
sounds
was
good.
smart. He would have named 13 of them, but nah, he can't even do that.
If I would have
It's
known it was Marvel, I would have picked it up easy.
I can name 20. I can name 30 X-Men. Chalk. All right. I can name
So,
30.
Chuck, what have you been playing?
Yeah. Good
I've been playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Okay. I knew that.
This is not a replay of last week, y'all.
I streamed on Saturday morning. I dominated for most of the day. I beat this dude like
Ain't that when the kids get up to watch cartoons?
yeah, pretty much.
Yo, those are the savages.
I don't care. I don't
Those are
care.
the-
I'll
those
beat
are the
a kid
savages.
down.
I'll be the kid down.
You pick
Wait.
up the sticks against me, I'm gonna beat you down.
Saturday morning cartoons is still a thing.
Nah, chill.
I was about to say.
Chill.
Nah.
These kids are deprived. These kids are
Man,
deprived.
they got a Cartoon Network.
They
They
got
don't need
YouTube, man.
They don't need that.
Right? No.
Yeah. But
That is
yeah, I played
true.
that Saturday morning. I played Streets of Rage 4 Friday night for Fighter Fridays. That was fun. I actually played with Emerald Wizard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma's always down to jump. on
Hell
that.
yeah, man. Emerald's cool. And what else did I play? I played.
Did y'all beat it? The game?
Nah, I messed up. I did the stage select instead of playing through the story mode, so we didn't keep all of our lives and our points or whatever. So
Yeah.
by the time the last stage came up, we got annihilated.
Would you just have 2 live start?
Yep.
No.
Oh, yeah, to get to the whole thing.
Yeah, we got
Last stage is tough. I don't care what difficulty it is.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
gotta-
fucking tough.
Yeah,
stage.
it was on
progressive,
it was on normal, and like those guys with the guns, like they get super armor when they're shooting, and I'm like,
Why?
how? For what? For what?
Pochettino.
Yikes.
I played Norita Boy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yo, but just real quick, I don't want to spoil anything on this game because this game you just have to try it for yourself. But how dope is the opening music?
It's
from the main
dog.
menu?
It's 80s joints, bro.
Shit.
80s joints.
I was like laughing, but I was like, this is fucking dope. At the same time, I'm like,
I'm gonna get around to
is
that.
Dope.
I don't know what type of game it is, though.
It's it reminds me of Zelda 2.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like Battle of Olympus.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of Zelda 2.
But with the better action.
Yeah.
Like with a
Scrolling.
Katana Zero type action. Like,
Yeah.
So it's more action than adventure?
It's both.
Yeah.
It's both. It's hard to describe it. Like that's the best.
Any
actually,
puzzles?
Any what?
Puzzles.
Any
Yeah,
puzzle
like
in it?
I haven't met a puzzle. You just gotta find keys.
Yeah, it's like you gotta find a key to open the door. You have to talk to people to.
Fuck, you ruined it. Thanks.
What door? What do I do? Might as well just tell people what door.
Eric's like, I gotta read.
I got it, man. Come
Yeah.
on. About that.
No, there's a lot of dialogue in it, but it's
Yeah.
good. It's good.
It's a fun game.
Daniel
good.
Loopy, what's going on, man?
Daniel.
Don't let that discourage you. You guys got to try it.
Yeah, man.
I highly
definitely.
recommend it.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. What else
Absolutely.
you playing, man?
I played Gears. Of course, I played. What the hell else did I play?
Just Gears and Dragon Ball.
No, it wasn't.
Is there a week you don't play that?
What, Dragon Ball?
Gears.
Years.
sometimes.
We do a lot of the online shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Horde mode is mad fun.
Yo, that 3-player though, that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know why we haven't played 5-player yet, but that's just me.
Well, you don't handle all the technical stuff, so
But that's just me.
yeah, that is just you.
It'll have to be a similar thing
Yeah.
that we did for Among Us, pretty much.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Among
no,
Us
no,
and-
It doesn't
and-
have to be like that. It could actually be
Avengers,
like
too.
Marvel's Avengers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we played Avengers.
And Among Us, that's
Oh, we did play it. Yeah.
So it'll be the
Well played.
second thing on the channel that all 5 of us have played at the same time. Because Among Us was the first, all 5 of us
Yeah.
played, and Gears Horde mode, which would be freaking fire.
Oh yeah.
That'd be really fun. Just put me in the window, man.
Yeah, we could do that. We're gonna have we could have 4 cameras. One of the not 4 screens. One of the screens is gonna be split, so it'll work out like that.
So
Yeah.
two and one.
Mm-hmm.
Like co-op, co-op.
Split at the top, split at the bottom, and one in the middle.
I'm thinking you have
It's
3
possible.
screens that are single player, and then 1 screen that's split.
Why would we need a split?
Because you're gonna need 4.
Because
You're gonna
not
have
everyone-
5 players.
Not everyone.
Can
don't
we
have
discuss
5
this off air,
Xboxes
man?
Between all of us.
Nah, we should do it now.
We can do it out. We can
don't have
discuss
a
it now.
conversation.
Yo, this is content, son. This is content.
This is the raw.
They want to know too. They want to know how we're
You're
gonna do
giving
it.
them our secrets.
They're waiting for it. They want to see it. They want to see
No,
it.
it's gonna happen on the channel. Definitely gonna happen. It's just we got to figure out the logistics on how we're gonna do it. I know it can be done because we did, like you said, we did Among Us,
We could do everything.
Yeah.
and that's the
tuned.
first time we did 5 players.
Stay tuned.
And yeah, it will happen.
Stay tuned.
It's just
And
a
we
matter
played,
of when. That's really the thing. When?
And I played Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Again.
Yeah, they gave us a new suit.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
think I saw that.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
The advanced tech suit.
What
Looks dope.
what number is this on how many times you played it?
I'm not playing it through. I just turned
Oh,
it on
okay.
to put the
Just-
suit
just-
on.
just- okay.
Swing through the
And
streets.
I was
Fuck
gonna
around,
say.
fuck
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like play the game.
I thought you were gonna have
again.
me. You almost had me worried, man. I
Play
was
the
like, yo,
campaign
dude.
again? No, I mean for what? I mean you can play.
I mean, I know you like the game
you can
and
play
everything.
over
It's
the
great.
boss battles and whatever.
The
so-
last stage
Yeah.
I'd play over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that last stage
was
is
fire.
fire.
That was dope.
Ah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it. If anything else comes to mind, I'll just interrupt one of you.
Then I'll go.
Good point.
Because you're going to interrupt me. All right, so on Throwback Thursday, I played Rayman 2, The Great Escape. I liked that game. I liked it when I was younger, and I was like, all right, let me try it again, see if it holds up, because obviously games from back then, you never know. But it has a type of feel like Mario 64. And not a lot of games back in the day had that feel. That's why Mario was so good at being 3D. But Rayman 2, though, was actually nice. I didn't read because you know how I am.
Wow.
I don't read.
With
I
words.
don't read. Oh, what is
You know
that?
how I am with
Letters?
words.
Oh, no. The letters hurt my eyes.
What up? Actually, I was talking with the chat, right?
Sentences.
I was talking with the chat.
Do you even know what they're saying?
No, I was talking,
You know, I don't
disrespect
read.
is
It's
so
so funny.
real.
I was talking with the chat.
Yes.
Y'all are mean.
And I was skipping through the dialogue quickly because, I was like, who cares what this guy is talking about? Let's move on to the next stage.
Right.
And I didn't know that they tell you to go back into old stages
Oh, shit.
to find other things so you can move forward.
That's
so,
what sucks when you're revisiting a game that you actually have to like, oh, let me read this so I can remember
Yeah.
that you actually have to do something
Yeah.
rather than just go through it.
So I passed the level twice. And then the third time I got to it, I said, oh, he said where to go. And then I skipped it again. I said, I forgot where he even said that. Somebody in the chat, let me know. You were reading it, right? And I went to a stage that was way harder that I just beat. And I was like, I don't know how I passed this. There's no way I'm passing this. This is the end of the night.
Is it single player?
It is single player. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, Mario 64. Completely like it. Completely like it.
Do you like Rayman better 2D or 3D?
They made the 3D one very much like the 2D, which is why it's so good still. I don't know about Rayman 3, the Hoodlum or whatever. That one wasn't as good as 2. But yeah. The multiplayer ones aren't like that though, so I can't really compare them. The 4-player ones obviously can't compare with the 3D one is a total different game. So, but it does have the same feeling. Pretty dope. Though. I still like it. And also, I got a surprise, y'all.
What?
I beat Marvel's Avengers.
No.
Finally got through it. Finally. If only we had the soundboard working.
Hey, man, I tried.
That would have been a
Back
plus.
to the drawing board.
But I mean, I don't know why people rag on that game. It's pretty dope, man. The
That
single
campaign
player,
was fire.
the campaign is fire. And I
Yes.
got to the end and
It's pretty
there's
good.
a lot of shit going on.
It's awesome. It was a really good campaign.
And they made you play as all the characters. Well, not all. No,
Yeah.
they did.
You do. You play as all of them.
Now you got to lend it to me so I can actually play it.
It was surprisingly better than what people say it is. And, we play it mostly multiplayer, so I don't get the full gist of the bosses and stuff like they had in there. But I was like, what? Like, I've played superhero games that were not nearly as good as this that people love. No, people love it.
Weird.
People love those games.
No,
like, Wolverine, greatest game. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. Wolverine is a great game on 360 or whatever. But if this game was the same as that, why is this getting ragged on so hard? Because of the online? No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the online.
It's
the
the hate train, man.
But nobody played it.
Exactly. They don't have to hate.
I know.
Most people got it because of the online, and the online's been a bit screwy with the same stages and the same bosses, but they never met. They're not campaign type people, and the campaign's awesome, and the gameplay is awesome. So it's a very
and the expansion stories are great. I don't really. I was, I thought it was going to be a lot worse compared to what the reviews were. But when I started playing it, beat the campaign and the multiplayer, I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's an awesome game.
Well, people have to understand also, even though I haven't played the game, but this goes for every online-only game or whatever, even if they have a campaign.
It's not even only, though. That's the thing.
If you have your single-player campaign and then you have your online, what people have to understand is that that's a work in progress. It's going to improve over time. It's not like, obviously, you can't really review an online version of something day one and then expect it to. That's what everybody expects.
When people are playing online. When people are playing online, they have a certain set of rules that they follow.
Right.
And if there's not enough content for them, like these are people who play it all day, every day, all day, 10 hours a day. Spoiled. Like once they're done with that part of the game and they think that it's repetitive, there's absolutely nothing for them to do. Like it's not for someone who just jumps on for like a half an hour a day or something like that. Because obviously I play like that and I haven't gotten tired of it.
Right.
But if I like wiped out the game in 2 days. And then sat there for a month and was like, there's no content. There's no content. Right. This game is garbage.
It's like, that's why you buy other games.
Yeah, but I'm saying a living game.
Or you
like
go
that,
outside.
Yeah, you can go outside.
And you know what's out there? There's germs.
You can go to a park. You can see the sun.
Yeah, the sun's crazy.
Wear a mask, though. Wear a mask. Let me stop.
The sun in Avengers is too beautiful. They don't need to go outside.
Damn.
The lens player is crazy. But no, it was great. I'm very, very surprised at that game. And I'm looking forward to the new stuff.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, man.
Wakanda forever.
It's a dope game. I don't regret buying that at all.
I'm excited.
Neither do I.
And that's it. That's all I played. Oh, and then we played something, right? Oh, no, we played Avengers too.
Avengers.
The online. The online part.
We played online.
Forgot. Yes. That was
it's a different game, man.
Everybody played, yes.
It's a different game.
Yes.
God, Avengers is the shit.
I was doing my best trying to moderate the chat in that. No, I got sidetracked, man. I was watching something else. I'm like, oh shit, the chat.
All right, so how about you?
Who, me?
No, you.
Or me?
One of you.
Who?
Somebody speak.
Well, I mean, we're going this way, dude.
In that case, let me crack my beer. All right. Tetris Tuesday was awesome. For the first time, I played. Well, actually, this is the second time. But the first time I played this game, I played it on an emulator. I have the physical copy. It's the first time I actually played it. And it's Tetris Plus for the PlayStation 1. Freaking really interesting game.
I like seeing that guy die.
Yeah. The regular, like, they have 2 modes, pretty much. And then, well, actually 3 modes. They have classic Tetris, which, it's boring. It's the same thing. I was like, I want something new. And then they have a puzzle mode, which is the mode that I stayed playing the whole time. And then they have an edit mode, which makes you, it allows you to, like, design your own stages for puzzle mode. And play them, and you can save it on your memory card and all that.
So Tetris Maker.
I didn't even... Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Got no clout for it.
Yeah, no. I didn't... this was like under the radar type of thing. But I really enjoyed the puzzle mode. That like, it's crazy how, innovative, like, Tetris can be. Like, every time they have a new iteration of it, they add something new to the table where it's like...
That one was similar to the one that had the puzzle mode before, where they set it up and you had to drop certain blocks, certain areas to make it happen.
But this one was a lot tougher. This was very tough because you had it was weird because it's like I stopped focusing on getting a Tetris and I just like focus on saving the adventurer or whatever, the main character. The professor, that's his name.
I can't stand him.
I wanted that
So,
guy to be
like-
Mario so bad.
I want him to die. All
What
the time.
sucks is that you had to like trap him, and what I found out later, like through trial and error after losing so many times, was you have to like trap him between 2 blocks pretty much. If you got it to 1 block, he'll climb up the freaking block, and then there's spikes on the top that come down.
My favorite part.
As time goes on, the spikes come down. The goal is to try to get him to touch the floor, and you have to break the blocks to get him to touch the floor.
His dead body touched the floor.
But
Lots
yes,
of
man,
yes.
oh
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Dude, that was tough. I was getting frustrated. I'm like 20 something minutes into the game, and I'm on level 3. And I'm like,
Dude,
damn,
I was
I
watching.
couldn't even get to the
I was
third
watching, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
your downfall is that you were playing it like Tetris,
Yes.
and I was like,
oh, I know.
stop playing Tetris.
No,
Please
I know.
Stop playing Tetris.
No, that's my
And-
default.
And
is to play,
there
I
were
had to-
times.
I had to change my whole outlook on how to play the game, but
There were times where I was like, dude, you just have to drop the block right one time, right there. You had it, and then like you would not look where the guy is.
No.
Like drop it on him. He would have opened the floor. He would have been out of there.
No, but you have to be careful too, because if you drop it on him, he'll automatically
no, I'm
start
saying the Tetris,
climbing
the
up.
line under him. You wouldn't look there, and I was like, that was it. That was it. And then you block the hole that you have to cover. Mad times. I was like, that's like 40 more lines you need now.
Yeah.
You killed that.
When you're doing it live, it's like you're trying to. I'm also trying to read the chat too. I'm trying to like juggle. It's like trying to play the game.
guys take a
I'm
look.
enjoying the game, and also trying to figure out what the hell to do. You know,
looked
it's
rough,
my
though.
first time playing it, and it was rough. Because you know it's crazy. When I played the emulator, what was it, like a year ago? I remember just playing classic Tetris on it, and I thought it was I was like, this is just regular Tetris.
That's a new mode though.
But
Totally.
I never tried the puzzle mode.
Guaranteed
I never
though.
tried the
You
puzzle.
watch yourself
Oh no, no.
a couple of times, you'd be like,
of course. That always happens.
oh damn.
Every time
I do that with Smash
I
Brothers
watch
all the
I
time.
watch all my playthroughs, and I'm
that all
always like, oh man, why
Yeah,
did I do that?
I was watching an old video of me and Kev playing Dragon Ball. It was atrocious. It was atrocious. I was like, yo, how did I even beat him playing like that?
Yeah,
it
man.
was disgusting.
It's crazy.
Don't worry, I'll do better on Sunday.
Chalk, you're gonna get killed. You better be ready to bring it.
But
Not
like
playing
any
around
one
this
of
time.
these games, though, man, you do improve over time. You do figure it out. I figured out a particular strategy that did work. It got me to, what was it, level 16, 17, 16? I think I ended at 16. And I was like, damn, I can't anymore. Because it was already like 2.5 hours. And I'm like, yo, I gotta end the stream.
I would have bench shut that off.
Yo, no, but
bench shut that.
I'll say this though. I'll say this. One thing I do like about the game is that it had that factor where even as tough as it was freaking tough. That it was just like that. Let me just do it one more. Let me give it one more try.
Let me kill him one more time.
Yo, yeah, for real. It was like I just had to play again, and I was just like, wow. And I lost track of time. I lost track. Like that's how you know you have something good there.
Okay.
So I did enjoy it.
And the music you didn't get to hear. Till the
Oh,
end.
dude, that was the biggest. You know what? Before I ended the stream, I said I've only heard 2 tracks
For 2 hours.
because I went through the options.
Oh, no.
And you know how in the old school, like, the Genesis, they used to have games where they had like the music, the background music,
Yeah,
and, then
sound
and the
test.
sound effects or whatever, the sound test. They had it in this game, and I'm like, oh, this is dope. I haven't seen this in a long time for a game. So I look, and I just so happened to hit back, and I saw there was 49 tracks, and I'm like, damn, 49 music track? Like, wait, what?
Damn.
And you only heard 2?
And I only heard 2.
Wow.
2.
It's good to see they mix it up.
tracks.
Is there a random? You should have like a random button.
Oh man, and there was some actually at the end of before I ended the stream. I'm like, yo, I need to hear this music. I need to hear it. So
Maybe it's per stage.
it is.
Well, not
No,
per
no,
stage.
no, not
it's
per stage. It's like
bunch of
per
stages.
like a bunch of stages because I don't know how many stages there are in this
Worlds,
game.
Maybe worlds.
like 100.
Yeah, probably. You know what?
There's 49 worlds. That's probably what it is. You hear one per
Well,
world.
some of those
You
are the
start
ending.
off in Egypt and then you go through every country.
Some of those are menus, and some of them were like the ending.
Yeah.
So
And then it was sped up versions of the same track. So I would say there was probably be like 12 tracks, like 12.
It's better than 2.
But yeah. Well, the same 2 I heard. I'm like, oh man, come on, another track. And when it changed, when I got the second track, I was like, oh, finally, yes. I think that was after 10 stages though, and I'm like,
it's like air.
oh man. But no, I highly recommend trying it out. If you're, get an emulator, try it out. If you have the game, it's awesome.
What else
It's awesome. Norita Boy also. Yeah. Played a little bit more of that. I got not stuck, but I had to stop playing at a particular boss because
getting that ass
it wasn't my fault. It wasn't.
No,
input.
it was.
It was the freaking controller, the Xbox One controller I got. The analog is weird. It's like off. So I'm like, So I ordered an 8-bit do wireless adapter. So hopefully, this thing right here.
8-bit do.
I also got the new Pro 2.
What's that 8-bit
right
do?
here? The new Pro 2 controller.
What's that
which I haven't
8-bit
opened
do?
yet.
What's that 8-bit do?
But I plan on using this. This is for my Xbox One that I can play the Game Pass games that I
Can't finish.
love enjoying and can't finish them because.
Jokes, you're mad disrespectful.
But he's not lying though. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. But yeah, no, it's a dope game. Also played. This is an indie game that's on Game Pass, and if you don't have Game Pass or you don't know what it is, this thing is awesome because it's loaded with indie games. There's something in there for you. And what I do love about it, it really is like the Netflix of gaming, as in like, you know how like on Netflix you see something that you're like, I'm not really into these, but let me give it 15 minutes. Let me watch it for 15 minutes and see if I like it. And then sometimes you're surprised because you get something that's, you would never think that you would like. And
A lot of Yakuza games on there.
Man, this game, it's a weird title. Gato Roboto.
Gato Roboto?
Cat robot?
Yeah.
Gato.
And it's exactly how it sounds. It's a 2D. It's black and white.
It looks
and
good.
it's a freaking Metroidvania. It's dope.
It looks like
It's
Metroid.
freaking dope.
I mean, Metroid. It looks like Game Boy.
Yeah. No, it's a Game Boy graphics, but it's upgraded obviously for the
Gato Roboto.
Yes. Look up gameplay footage. It's freaking awesome.
It's a cat in a mech.
Yes, it's a cat. You play as a freaking
In a
cat
mech.
in space, and you go into this planet. You crash land, and your your owner is stuck in the ship, and you have to like explore the planet. And you freaking get this mech that, dude, it's awesome, dude.
Did I tell you I was a cat?
Yeah.
God.
And the dialogue is funny. It has a lot of charm.
It looks charming.
It has a lot of
Curiosity
charm.
killed you yet?
Huh?
Has curiosity killed you yet?
Oh, dude.
Ah,
You have 9
That's a
lives.
good one.
I'm kidding.
Man.
No,
You don't?
No,
That's a
nine
good
lives.
one.
I don't have
Come
9
on,
lives. No.
man. You supposed
No,
to?
you don't. It would be funny if they did, though.
How could you not?
That's a drop ball right there.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
It looks smooth though. It looks like a smooth game.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But I gotta wait to get this controller hooked up to
With that
Xbox.
8-bit though.
Gotta get that controller up there, man.
Yeah, I'm anxious to know what that is like. All right, well, how about you? What you been playing over there?
A couple of things. Still playing that Radiant Dawn, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, and that is definitely my second favorite game all time. Definitely, hands down. Hands down. I was playing like a couple of battles today. I was like, shit, this story is deep. This is a really deep story. Awesome.
And aren't the battles just better?
Oh, way
Like,
better. Dude, it's way
Like when I play Radiant Dawn and then you play Three Houses battles, like the battles themselves are just better in Radiant Dawn.
They did a great job, especially with the battles that have you defend where you are, and you have
those
like
are great,
15
yeah.
or 10 turns to defend your castle or whatever is going on. So you have like a shitload of enemies coming at you, and you have to put someone over here, put someone over there, have someone man the
15
ballista,
turns.
and it's
Yep.
so fucking fun. I love those.
Alencia's Gambit's one of the best maps in the series.
Yep. No, that's might be my favorite battle. It's so fun. But yeah, I'm obsessed with that game. That game is, and oh my god, it's so good. I played. What did I play? So I went back to Smash Brothers to try to get Cloud to Elite. Struggling. I had some war. I haven't played like a week and a half. I've had some. I left them at like 7 mil 900, and I think Elite now is 8 mil 700.
700 about now, yeah.
And yeah, it was going back and forth, and like, you know when you're doing matches and they're all close but you're losing them.
Yeah.
That's when it's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen tonight.
That's like every time. So close.
But there was some fuckheads online though. There was someone who turned off his game because he was losing. Because it was there was a King DDD who they do there's characters that do cheap shit, and if you figure out how to counter their cheap shit, they don't know what to do anymore. They keep doing the cheap shit and dying, and then they turn their game off. But it's like you don't get the points for that. So I ran to a couple of those. I went as high as 8 mil 100,000, went as low as 7 mil 54. I think right now he's back up to 7 mil 400,000. I mean, it's going to be a bit if he ever does go and join this lovely cast of amiibos of my 6 elites right there.
You ain't finding no cloud in there.
Listen, by the time he gets elite, I'll find it.
So, question: does this mean that you're better than Turbo because you have more characters that are elite?
Absolutely, I've always been better than Turbo. Everyone knows that.
No, that means nothing. All right, that means the number of characters leaked means absolutely nothing.
Oh man.
Means
We will never get
nothing.
to the next segment.
Yeah, so I messed with that for a bit. It was funny because I went to go back to Cyber Shadow just because I was like, let me fuck around with the first stage because I love the music of that game so much. I played 47% last night in an hour and 49 minutes.
Damn.
I was running through shit. The music is...
And you beat the game before?
Yeah, I beat it before.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm obsessed with that
Wait.
soundtrack.
Wait a minute. When I saw you start the game,
I played for an hour and 49 minutes and did
Continue
47%. I did 5 chapters out of 10.
Jesus.
I was possessed. I was possessed. I'm like, this is... I fucking love this game.
That's when you know you got a good game, though.
True.
Wizards of Legend I messed with a bit. I just get worse and worse in that game.
It seems like the
It's
game
getting
gets
tougher and
harder
tougher. The
with every
fucking
update.
bosses are horrible. The lightning
Why
and
they
the,
do
the,
that?
the lightning and the wind boss, fuck them.
yeah.
I hate them so much. But
I haven't even seen them, and I don't even want them.
but they added so many spells, you'll enjoy it. So I messed with that for a bit, and of course the classic feel-good game that you always go back to when you don't know what to play.
Double
Streets
Dragon.
of Rage 4.
Oh, damn.
Oh, seriously.
That same feeling.
Streets of Rage 4, I love it. It's because of that damn fucking trailer, but I was like, let me just knock out a couple of stages. Played a couple of stages in Mania with Axel. And yeah, that's about it.
All right.
That's about it.
You know what that means.
I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen.
For what?
To play Darius
To
game.
end this chat, let me stop.
Nah, in the chat, they were talking about Darius game.
Yeah, you just throw
You
that
gotta
out.
play.
Who's Darius?
It's time for the news.
Darius?
It's the news.
Oh man, dude, what the hell?
I had to put a little extra on the end. You know what I'm saying?
Explosion, man. It's way back in the background.
He was like Funk Flex with it.
Yeah, we got no soundboard anymore.
Drop
so.
bombs on it. Okay. No.
What was that?
Where did it even come from?
No, it wasn't.
That sounded like
It sounded like you have a cold.
that sounded like a clown with strep throat.
That's not.
Terrible. That is
All right.
It sounded like you had a.
nah.
You got
Oh,
the,
man.
You got the
You're a man of many talents, but making explosion sounds is not it. It's not it, bro.
Hold on, try it again.
caught the Rona. Caught the Rona.
Okay.
Okay. So, with the news, let's start with these remake talks. A Sonic Colors Remastered leaked, and a Fire Emblem remake is perhaps in the works. In the works. Whoa. So, Sonic, it's supposed to be the year of Sonic last year. Then the pandemic hit, and it got pushed to holy hell.
Still the year of Sonic.
They announced.
It will always be the year of Sonic.
I think they announced some Sonic cookies and some stickers. No, I don't know.
Sonic
They-
cookies.
They announced something stupid.
Well, I mean, the movie held it down.
Yeah.
Well, this was
Yeah.
before. Yeah, I'm saying this was after the movie.
Sonic
started.
mask, right? Face
Yeah,
mask.
because they had momentum because of the movie, but now it's just like,
Well, yeah, that was
Pandemic's
supposed
not
to be a
everything.
good kickstart for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how it went. But Sonic Colors. Now that was for the Wii, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that good?
That was
Yeah.
one of the last 3D ones.
I
that got a
liked
good
it.
rating.
I heard good things
I
about it.
played it for a bit. I didn't beat it.
It was good.
But I couldn't play it for that long because it wasn't 60 frames.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Wow.
Okay. So the remake will probably be
It's like playing Mario and Sonic. It gotta be 60 frames. Gotta be 60 frames, especially Sonic when you're running that fast.
It was
It's
always
like a
weird,
like a racing game. You have to have a racing game 60 frames.
it was a
So
weird title.
yeah,
Sonic
yeah.
Colors was always a weird title because I was playing Sonic Generations then, and that was my Sonic game. That game was awesome. That was the
You like
2D
Sonic
and
Generations,
3D
yeah.
put together.
That was current Sonic and Fat Sonic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that storyline was amazing because they were like nostalgic versus new, and it recognized it in the game.
That's cool.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, sometimes I just gotta grow and move past this thing and stop going back." It was crazy. It was crazy. The story in it was crazy. But I didn't go to colors though because it looked decent, but it didn't look. It kind of didn't look like a Sonic game.
I thought you were going to say 60 frames. It's not 60 frames.
Yeah, because it wasn't 60 frames.
I thought you were going to say the same thing.
It was too colorful.
It was too colorful.
No, there was just something about it that made me not want to play it. Plus, it was for the Wii, so I didn't really get anything for the Wii. But I mean, if they're gonna pick one to do over besides Generations, might as well do Sonic Colors because obviously it was pretty good and not a lot of people played it. So you might as well get it out there. It's better than what's the one where he was a wolf?
Oh God! Unleashed.
Way better than Sonic Unleashed.
What the
Like, I'm trying to understand how you gonna turn a hedgehog into a werewolf. Like,
and was the one when he was in armor different also?
Black Knight when he had a
Sonic and the
sword.
Black Knight.
That's a different game.
That's a different game.
Oh my gosh, those are dark days. Those were dark
You
Sonic
should have
days.
saw the boss fight with the dragon.
That was the first one I saw.
The collision detection was just a
I saw it.
disaster.
The last Sonic game that came out was.
I mean, people sometimes liked it. I mean, that's when you can create your character, right?
First stage was
Sonic
good.
Forces.
He's
No,
been
it wasn't. You couldn't create the. It was on the Switch.
Forces. Sonic
Forces. Yeah, you can create your
The
character.
first stage
Yeah,
was
it's a great.
first
character.
stage was good.
Listen, the last one was Sonic Mania. That doesn't count.
Yeah. Sonic Mania is the real Sonic. Man.
Thank God that came out.
But I mean, like I said, it's a good idea for them to bring out this. If they're bringing out any old Sonics, everybody's like, should be Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, man.
Sonic Adventure 3 is the rumor, but
Sonic
maybe that's the
Adventure.
real one. I'm saying maybe that's the real one they're working on because it has to be big.
I hope it is
Well, if it was remaster, did it say remaster or remake?
remake.
No,
Remastered.
Sonic Colors is remastered.
Remasters, that's cool.
Yeah.
Remake,
That's a bit
I'd
even
be
better.
but like I would say the remake would be something like a Sonic Adventure.
Well, how would you
Yeah,
do
something
a
like that.
remake of that now?
That's tough.
Yeah.
Just clean it up. I
Might
guess.
as well just make it 3. If you're gonna do it, just make it 3.
I would probably say it's a safe bet because 1 and 2 people like 1 and 2.
That's the last. Well, actually, I haven't played
would be
Generations, but
good.
you said
Generations
Generations
dope.
was
Yeah.
your.
I heard that they might have done a sequel to that.
I have no problem with Sonic Colors Remastered. That's fine because I mean from apparently what everyone says it was a good game, so just clean it up a bit. See if people still care.
Well,
And if they do, drop a Sonic Adventure 3.
Change the
Mario-
name. Change that title.
yeah.
Colors.
No, listen. If Mario has the 2D representation, right, and then they also have a 3D representation like of those games,
Yeah.
why can't Sonic?
Yeah,
like
Sonic,
they
yeah.
have to like for some reason
Have
they,
to something.
they got the 2D down pat.
Why
right?
was it?
But the 3D Sonics, I was just like, come on, man.
But why wouldn't they copy Mario and bring out a Sonic 3D collection and have those remastered games like Adventure
That's a
2,
good
and
idea.
Colors?
No, that's a good idea too.
I like Sonic Heroes. I thought that was good.
What was the Sonic for?
Sonic Heroes was
But that
the
final
three
boss
people
battle
together.
song was fire. I didn't play Sonic Heroes, but I heard the boss battle music.
What was the Sonic game for the DS? Which was,
That
it was
was-
like half 2D,
Those
3D.
are Sonic not a Sonic Advance. My bad.
Sonic Blaze?
Something
Sonic
like that.
Something like
Sonic,
Blast.
Sonic Blast.
Sonic Blast.
Sonic.
Sonic
That was
Blast?
Sonic Boom. Don't.
That was a good series, like that, and that never got ported to anything. And that's like a good way to do 2D slash 3D.
I
Like
mean,
the
that was
boss-
weird though because they had like
No, well, the
the
boss-
pirate ship shit and all that.
Yeah, but the boss battles were 3D. Like you went around in the circle. It was still 2D controlled, but it was in a 3D environment.
I played a lot.
And
of
then
it.
the 2D, and it did a good job of like switching from both. 2D
I didn't
to
beat
3D.
it. Something just happened. I just got bored or something.
No?
Nah, I didn't beat it.
That was good. That was a good game.
All right, so Sonic Colors seems like a good idea for them. If they're gonna do something, just drop it out there, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what about this other one? This other game called Fire Emblem.
What's that about? What's that about?
Yeah, I'm
Somebody's
gonna
dying over
let
there.
somebody else talk about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turbo, you can go first.
oh. No, there is a rumor that Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn may be getting. I don't know if it's a remaster or a remake, but I guess it was this Reddit user named Fanny Bomb, I think his name is, and he's known for making Fire Emblem related leaks in the past. Because some people were talking about it, they had a discussion, they were just like, there's been a lot of, especially with Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the mobile game. If you played it, Eric, on the...
I won't do that to myself.
It's actually not bad. I like it, but there's been a lot of Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance content that's been dropped into that game. I do have a 5-star Ike in that game, and he's pretty freaking lethal. But because of that. And there's also have you seen the Ike statue that came out? Radiant Dawn Ike statue. It's like $200 and something. I
I've
forgot.
seen that. Yes.
It looks pretty freaking cool. So there's been a lot of Telius Fire Emblem related activity. So, you know, people were chatting about it's like, okay, you know, what's going on here? Maybe they're doing something with these games. And then Fanny Baum was like, uh-oh, it could be something even bigger. But they got back to him. He was just like, I don't have any information on it. I'm just speculating based on the fact that, you know, there's just so much content that's been thrown into the mobile game based on those games that he just made an assumption maybe that there is. I think that there might be because the games are very hard to find. They were released on the GameCube and the Wii, and they sell for a lot of money on eBay, and they're just not accessible for people to try to grab them and play them, especially with Three Houses' popularity. So I'm hoping that this happens.
Yeah, what about the
and Smash Brothers popularity? Yes, Ike is, and also Ike is still the most popular character in Fire Emblem. Yeah, so
I had
that's
a question,
also
though. When they remember when Mario was Mario, what is it, 35? Was taken off.
Yeah.
Did they also take off
Fire Emblem 1?
Fire Emblem.
That one, yeah.
They did, right?
Ooh, that's a good question because I think that was
said
limited
that
too.
From the jump.
Yeah.
They did, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fucked up because that's a game that it was never released here, right? From what I know, no.
There was 2 remakes of it, right? There was 2 versions of that came out here.
There was, well, let me see.
There
There was a remake of it that came out for the DS.
Handheld.
Yes,
The
yes.
handheld, yeah.
So in that case, it
yeah.
makes sense that they would be working on a remake. You know what I mean? Like if they're gonna take that off, like why would you take that off?
Well, the funny thing about Fire Emblem, like
it's weird.
Since it got popular again because of Three Houses, and they took what was it, Fire Emblem Gaiden that came out only in Japan,
right? And
they remade that on the DS, right?
3DS.
They remade that in 3DS, and it was awesome. I'm not even a handheld person, but that was really, they did it.
Shadows of Valencia.
They did an incredible job. But
Was that the one with the Mario?
Awesome game.
No. You're thinking of Awakening.
Okay.
Awakening. That's the one with Robin and Chrom and Lucina. But since the rumored Direct from way back, early COVID, everyone's like, oh, Nintendo Direct. Almost every single leak had a new a Fire Emblem being remade. A Fire Emblem's going to be remade. Like they were saying, maybe it's going to be the Sacred Stones. Maybe it's this one that's going to be remade. But just kind of in the past couple of months, I've been hearing a lot of Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn being remade.
Well, still on their radar.
Yeah,
unlike China Force and Sega.
Yeah.
They still make Fire Emblem games.
Yes,
right.
And Ike is in Smash Brothers. He's the most popular.
So they took over Smash Brothers. Come on. They took over Smash
man.
Brothers.
They took over.
If it wasn't for Pokemon, it would be their game.
Pokemon and Smash. Fire Emblem.
But like Turbo said, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are arguably the best in the series, and they're both, what was it, 2007 and 2005?
Retro now, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over 10 years, over 12 years.
Yeah.
Both those games came out, and they're arguably the best in the series. So if they remade them, oh my god! I think
A lot of new fans became fans with Awakening.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll say, "Oh, I love Awakening and stuff." And Awakening was great, but the true heads anyone who's played Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, one of those games is always their favorite. One of the two is always their favorite.
they're so good, and I would probably be that. That will probably be like my second most excited game to be remade. Would be that series, the two of them. If they're remade, oh my god, dude,
that'd be crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I hope it happens. I hope it's true. Hope it's true.
Yep.
It'll be interesting.
Really, really cool. You won't see me again.
You're not.
It'll be gone for months. It'll be another pandemic for you.
We'll have to do
It'll be like 400 hours of his life gone.
We got to do a new segment. Be like, yo, where's 23rd Sound?
He's done a 48-hour stream of
just
Fire
have a-
Emblem.
He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out the basement. Hasn't shaved. Hasn't showered. Hair looking like Sideshow Bob. He's gonna be like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?"
It's like you're not talking to the chat. You're just. This is me streaming.
Like you realize he's been sitting over there the whole time.
That's it. Yeah.
He's just hair.
We just have a cardboard cutout of you in your spot.
He's like, "Yo, what day is it?" It's like, "Yo, it's Monday." Like, I started playing on Thursday.
of 2021.
Of 2021.
The pandemic ended a year ago. What do you mean?
Dude.
What do you mean?
I haven't gone back to work since.
It's 2025. What the hell? Oh, man. But yeah, man,
Very accurate.
I hope these do come to fruition. Man.
Yeah, you guys.
Fingers
in the chat
crossed.
and on, y'all looking forward to these?
Let us know. Talk
Let
to
us know
us.
in the comments.
We
Yeah,
talk
man.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I'm still drinking. All right. PlayStation is working on a Game Pass killer.
Ooh.
And the PS4 reportedly will no longer play physical and digital games offline.
Oh, this guy's sleeping. Bro.
What happened?
We know you don't care about the PlayStation.
No, I do.
No, this is big
The
news.
Xbox
okay.
will
It's okay about
always be
PlayStation.
able to play games, but they don't have any.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
They'll be able to play everything.
Yeah, shut up.
Forever. No, listen. PlayStation. This has been making people hate Sony right now.
Yeah.
This is a bad move.
They're getting a lot of flack.
Yeah.
lately.
no, this is
this
bad.
is not good for
Bad PR, man.
for Sony fans. But before that, let's talk about the Game Pass killer.
Yeah.
So they said they got to punch, take out people.
Counter punch.
Yeah, it's kind of no. Hold on.
Block. Counter punch. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Like this.
Sorry,
So-
no sound
gotta
effects, man. We can't do this shit.
What?
We're doing this live. We can't do
someone tell
sound
me
effects.
what
What
that
show
was?
is this?
I don't know what's happening right
What
now.
show am I on right now?
I had to throw the punch to get the counter. Okay.
That was so terrible.
That wasn't rehearsed. That wasn't like I didn't know you were doing that.
That was terrible.
That's why we did it.
Oh, that was great.
So
Derailed.
so listen, right? Game Pass has been highly successful for the Xbox.
Yeah,
Like I think it's what 7. Like what is it?
it's winning the console war right now as far as
Well, it's apparently
the subscriptions. Yeah,
apparently so. Let
for
me see
Sony to
how
do
many.
this, it means like, oh shit, we gotta do something.
I would be dying to know their payment scale, man. When you have a new game day one on Game Pass, how does that make money?
Well, it's probably
You know.
guaranteed money right off the bat, and then after a certain amount of time,
Yeah.
they'll start to get sales off the sales after that
Yes.
exclusivity. So that month or so, they'll give you, say, a couple mil, whatever. Like, okay, that pays back what I paid to make the game.
That's what's actually Microsoft did that from the jump. They lost
A lot of people.
They lost the last generation, but this generation they're like, all right, listen, we'll take the L, but here we'll offer you this Game
Well,
Pass for X amount of 2 years or whatever.
They have
3?
18 million subscribers
Yeah,
already.
damn.
I mean, they've been
Game
doing this for a
Pass
while
alone?
since
That's a good
2000
service, man.
Yeah, since
Wow.
2017 they've been doing this, and a lot of people did get on with that dollar deal. So okay, I was on there.
You get 2 years for $1. It's like
yeah.
what?
So that's you have to do that.
I got
Yeah.
$1.
But I mean, I got to the point where okay, it is $15 a month. Did I want to cancel it? Who wants to pay $15 a month? But did I cancel it? No, because it's worth it in the long run. So you kind of don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Clever.
at 18 million. If they are actually going to be able to pay that $15 a month, just to put it in comparison, it was like maybe 1.5 million people subscribed to the WWE network while it was out.
Right.
That was it.
$1.5 million.
$1.5 million, and that was
That's it?
considered.
That's it?
And that was considered okay, feasible for them. But
Wow.
no,
I had no idea it was that low.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's Peacock now. Now it's America. I don't know about overseas.
No, but
But,
worldwide, I mean,
Worldwide, it's probably
Probably
better,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
still wasn't like they
Yeah.
didn't. It's no WWE network still. It's
Well,
going.
also you have to consider this too. Sony is a Japanese company, and then you have Microsoft, which is an American company. Microsoft doesn't sell nothing in Japan.
It's
And-
surprising to see that many people on it.
But then you see that many people
Yeah.
subscribe to this. That means it's a
Sony
they know
said
what
that-
they got.
Sony said that they
They
couldn't
got
do it.
something good.
Sony said they couldn't do it and be profitable doing
Yeah.
that
Dude,
like Xbox.
I
They
remember
can't
that.
copy.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
But what's funny is they have been swaying towards what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, they're not going to give out their first party titles. Those titles cost too much money to make, and they're one player experiences most of the time. So they need all the money that they make from those titles because the bank on that is crazy.
Yep.
It's like $100 million to make the game. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
it's like trying to make a major movie.
Yeah, and you can't afford to give that away. But what they've been doing, when you bought the PS5, they gave you all of their first party games for free.
yeah,
And I was like, damn, that's like, and they had some third party games in there. It's like 20 games for free.
right.
And that's to play the whole thing. And I was like, that's probably what Microsoft did over this time period.
Yeah.
With their exclusivity, like with their titles from Microsoft.
Yeah.
About 20 games. Well,
Yeah.
it's, probably more now. But I was like, damn, they're almost there already. So who's to say they won't do that? They just probably won't do it the first day like they do.
I'll
Plus,
tell you. Oh, what was that?
Plus,
Go ahead.
they have been continuing to do so on PlayStation 4 with the PlayStation 5 with the new titles. So they had like, Oddworld this month. That's a brand new title.
Mm-hmm.
They had what you call it? What was the other one? They had the car fighting, the destruction derby one. They had that for free, and they had another game. Like they bringing out new games for free first day on PlayStation. I was like, well, and then they just had the 10 releases. They had Horizon, and they had other first party titles that they bought out to give for free. And I was like, they're giving out a lot for free without Game Pass because they have PlayStation Now, which is different. It's different.
No,
It's like a
not the
rental service.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not the same.
Yeah.
But
No, it's old stuff.
And
what
it's
they're
not-
doing, though, is still considered,
No,
if they did change their game plan, because they said that they are, people in the know
They need to change the
are
game.
saying that they are working on something that's like Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And they have it to counteract with what Xbox is doing.
And
I don't know if it's true.
It actually goes along with the second part of the news, which is the PS4 no longer being able to play physical games or online games
Well, what they said about that
because of
was,
the CMOS battery or whatever.
Yeah.
However, if they want this to be successful, if they want to compete with Microsoft and Game Pass, they have to, like, from the jump, from after the PS3, Sony's like, yo, nobody wants backwards compatibility. That's something that everybody asks for, but they don't really use it. That obviously is proven. They've been proven wrong.
well, probably in the grand scheme of things, it's probably like 10% of the audience that plays it, which is in the category of what they're looking at numbers. They don't really care about that.
Right. Well, they should because
They've always done, like, okay, backwards compatibility. PS4 is fully backwards compatible for the most part on PS5. No one really cares. No one's really talking about that. And they're like, okay, Sony just doesn't do backwards compatibility because it doesn't do PS3. PS3 is not backwards compatible because they
No, it's
can't
not.
do it from the cell processor.
because
They can't do
the
it.
architecture is tough to do it.
I know they reduced the price on PS Now, but it was way too high when they first started. Yeah.
No, it's
That's
a-
what your time is at.
It's fucked up because it's like it's a discouraging thing with like the PlayStation 3, okay? Because it's so hard to emulate. On like modern PCs right now, can't even emulate
They have
PS3.
gotten it. They've started.
They're getting better,
there.
but it's still not. It's
can
still
play.
not there yet.
You can play.
Certain games.
You just got to pay
It's not
$1,000.
well, it's certain games you can play. It's not all of them. though.
Chuck's like, I've
Even
been
with the-
telling y'all the whole time.
Chuck ain't playing nothing
No, but-
old.
The whole thing with Sony closing their stores, and like that's right there is alarming too.
But you would only hope that they would offer that in a service like Game Pass for free.
Yes.
Well, not free, but for
That's-
minimal price that offers all those
That's-
titles
that's
that
what I
they're
was-
taking away in the store.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting at. Yes. If they want to win, if they want to compete with Game Pass, what they have to do, and it makes you think maybe they are going in this direction because look
better tell
look
people.
at how sudden they're doing. They're closing the stores.
They better tell us because
Yeah.
people are hating them.
Because you know how many people would be like, oh shit, really? You're gonna add Vita games? You're gonna add PS3 games? You're gonna add PS2 games? You're gonna add everything in the library for X amount of money a month? Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, that's the way. Okay, I'm in. I'll play it. I'll get it. That's the only way they can compete. But
They might as well.
You're getting Outriders for free.
Yeah.
You're getting freaking the show.
But-
MLB
yeah,
The Show
yeah,
is
yeah.
for free on Xbox. The
Yeah,
Sony made game is free on Xbox. You got to pay $70 on the PlayStation. That's
That's
crazy.
weird. I saw that. I was like, what?
Because MLB sold it to Microsoft to tell them to do that. Sony had no control over it. But with moves like that,
Yeah.
Sony has to stop sitting on their laurels because the games aren't coming out just yet. I mean, next year is another story. Right now, if the Xbox was like, if you were able to buy these systems, Xbox would be winning right now. The way it's going.
yeah,
Because there are no games for either, but the system is doing much better. The backwards compatible is doing much better, and it's a more powerful system. And there's been less problems with it, like as far as the Avengers switching your game from PS4 to PS5, like none of that nonsense.
Yeah.
Like their mechanics on the system are working better. And if it was available and these same games were available on there, Xbox would be winning right now.
Winning.
But I mean, PlayStation has been. You're coming from
PlayStation has
they demolished last generation, so
right.
you're still coming from that, and everybody wants the PlayStation 5 right now, but they don't even know what they want it for.
Yeah.
They just
So-
want it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it's trendy to have.
Yeah. We've experienced that already.
Oh,
It's like,
yes.
oh, I just want it.
Yeah. For people.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
Oh
life.
yeah.
So this
No,
battery,
I'm the same way. I can't even tell you why I want a PS5. I just want it.
okay.
I just want it.
So this battery thing. So if your battery dies, the CMOS battery in the system, it doesn't save information. It's like
Right.
it can't go online. It can't get your trophy information, which causes it not to be able to play the game,
think of it
either
like-
physical or digital.
Think of it like the brain of the console. And
Yeah,
it's like
it's
and,
not-
then, and then it has a stroke.
So it's not like you're just losing your save game.
Yeah.
You're not just losing your save when the
No.
battery dies. It's not like Nintendo.
You lose everything.
Everything.
It's
So,
like the key that just unlocks everything. And
listen.
it's
I
gone.
can guarantee you there will be a firmware update that stops this, so you can be able to change your battery. Because within the next 10 years or so, all these systems will have a dead battery, and everyone won't be able to play,
Right.
go online to update and get their titles.
Oh
Which is crazy.
man,
That's
so
the problem with physical.
that's why I need a PS5.
That's the problem with physical consoles and just physical anything.
Well, digital.
And digital.
Digital,
Well, anything on your hard drive, yeah.
Anything
on
you
a
have to
physical-
go online for is like, and they were saying
Has a
also
key.
from the, they were saying certain titles can't get updates.
Yeah.
I mean, which might be like something they're working out.
Yeah.
But they said certain titles can't go online and get updates right now since they're closing the stores.
Yeah.
So what if you have that Mortal Kombat that only had 5 characters?
And you haven't played it in a while.
Or
And then
Street Fighter that
it
only
needs
had
that update, and it's
5
gone.
characters, and you can't download the rest of the game.
That's a nightmare.
You know what's
Or-
going to happen?
What?
Piracy, man. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's you're gonna get these people that are going to pirate this stuff. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in droves. It's going to be big. It's going to be the biggest pirated thing.
So what are they going to do in the next 5
Well, they're
years?
promoting it.
In the next 5 years, they're going to tell everybody to send in your PlayStation 4s and get your battery switched out quickly,
No.
and then they'll send it back to you. What,
Nah,
what
they ain't
kind of-
doing that. They ain't paying
What,
for that.
100 million?
No,
100 million
you know what they
systems?
will do? They'll make a service where you can pay a monthly fee. You can play those old games already updated and all that. I mean,
It's going to be
that's what I'm thinking. They're gonna do.
a shitstorm. That's why digital. These are the problems,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what everybody said. I said, "What if the store closes?" That's what we always said.
Yep,
Yeah.
that, from the get, we've
Yeah.
been saying.
Well, you
that. What
own
if
it.
the
I
store-
own a lot of digital games.
Exactly.
And
It's convenient. Yes,
It
don't
is
get me wrong.
convenient.
It's convenient and it's awesome
But-
if you can own it. If you can put it on a hard drive and get it later.
You know what's crazy too? This is something else I thought about.
You do own it as long as you keep the system
Well-
alive.
The system.
Because sounds like he's in a
Well-
can.
Well, when you
Keep the
whenever
system
you buy,
alive.
and this goes for any platform. Whenever you buy a digital game, and nobody reads this shit. I don't even read it. But if you ever look at it, the legalese or whatever, the shit that's written down.
No one reads that.
Before you, yeah,
Sit down. Just sit down.
You agree to just buy the license to that game.
So they take it away.
They could take it away at any point. You're just buying the license to play that game while it's available, and they own that license, so they could just take it away from you,
And you can't do nothing.
and there's nothing you can do about it
Except
because
get a
it's-
hack system
'cause
and
it
then
says-
download all the ROMs.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Then what they got to say about that.
exactly.
They're
Yeah,
not going to say much. They're going to send those legal ninjas.
Aren't
out to
they
you.
better with that nowadays, though? They always say, okay, we're closing this, we're not going to be up, this is no longer going to be available, but pre-purchases can be re-downloaded. I do see like a fine print where it
No,
says
that's
pre-purchase.
possible. But certain
is
people,
possible.
they can't download their updates right now.
yeah.
So there's
for
problems.
for updates, not gonna
And this
work.
is like, I'm talking about next 10 years, though.
Yeah,
Not just
yeah.
talking about this year, next year. It's going to be gone. They're not holding those servers. They got to plug them in. They got to pay the
Right.
power. They got to pay the bills.
Right.
And they better have a different way of doing it.
That's
Figure it
why-
out now.
That's why
That's
I think,
true, yeah.
I think the Game Pass way
Yeah.
of doing it is the best way to do it. To
I mean, if
solve
they're
that
going to go
problem.
that way, change it. Change your structure.
No, they
Just
have
go
to
that way.
change the structures and adapt to the future of gaming. And obviously, all of us are more physical gamers, but
I got a lot
I
of
want to
digital,
play
man.
if I want to play something old, it's like, dude, I got to rely on this old thing.
I like 400 games digital. Like, that's going to be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
And like Peter Cap says, if your battery, like now the battery thing is not a problem because
Yeah, it's
you
still
can still
early.
do
It's
it.
still
And
early.
they haven't gone
Yeah.
offline. But once it's offline, boom, you're done.
Cap.
For real.
We'll see. Give it 5 years.
Yeah, remains to be seen. We'll know. We'll see what happens. Moving on.
Oh,
The Last of Us remake reportedly in development, and Forever Entertainment is working on a Square Enix remake. Wow. Woo! Okay.
Why?
So, Sony.
Why?
Yeah,
Sony.
Sony is crazy, man.
This is another reason why people are very furious at Sony right now. All within 2 weeks, this 2-week period has been nothing but Sony bashing because it's warranted. Now, all right. So Days Gone, the people who made Days Gone wanted to make a sequel.
They pitched a sequel.
Yeah, they said, nah. That looks too much like Last of Us. How about you guys work on Last of Us? Because Days Gone is pretty much dead in the water now because they killed it. It's over. They want those people to work on those same things and put it in
They
the
released
Last
it too
of Us.
early.
It's such money
So
grabbing
this
bullshit.
isn't all right. From what we hear, it's not the Last of Us sequel. It's not a sequel. It's not.
No.
It's nothing to do with anything forward thinking.
It's a remake of the first one, right?
Remake of the first Last of Us that just got a remake like 2 years ago.
It's
bad
no, it was a
news.
remaster
Bad
2 years ago.
news.
Yeah, okay, remastered.
But still,
It's-
I don't. It's
what
like-
are they gonna remake?
funny thing is,
Yeah, what are you gonna?
this is what I was saying.
The
too.
trees are gonna be amazing.
This is what I've been saying.
It's 60
is
frames.
it going to be like the show that's
It was
coming out?
already
This is
60
no.
It's already 60 frames.
already.
It's probably going to be done based on the show, which is
I joked that.
It's a cash grabbing.
That's what I was going to say.
fuckery
That's
that
what-
I'm like, I'm not about that. That's not cool, man. That's such money grabbing bullshit.
You know what this sounds like? Grand Theft Auto.
It sounds more worthless than a Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, no, it sounds way worse than a Resident Evil 4 remake.
That's a bunch
That's
of,
a needless.
corporate people
Resident
in
Evil
the-
4 is a needless remake, but Last of Us it's already been remastered.
Well, this is not. Obviously, the decision to do this wasn't from gamers. This was a bunch of corporate people that were like,
More money.
let's see how many, how much did this do, whatever.
Let's get more money.
Oh, you could,
Well,
they're
I mean-
just looking at numbers and charts and stuff, and then that's it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us.
Yeah,
I'm a
same.
huge
Yeah,
fan.
we're all
I have,
fans of it.
I have no. I know it's going to be astounding, whatever they do with it. But I mean, I've already seen that story.
Yeah.
I know they'll probably add new stuff. They'll probably integrate it more with.
What, ray
well, we
tracing?
hope so.
What are they gonna do?
I mean, I'm saying if they do change anything, it'll be integrated more with the show. Maybe they'll change some characters. Maybe they'll change the face like they did with Spider-Man and piss everybody off again. But maybe they'll get those actors in the game and change the whole game.
I think
At least-
that cheesifies
If
what's
they
already
did it,
out.
I know, but if they did that, at least it would give it a reason to be there.
I really
If
hope
you just make the same game again,
To me, it still comes off as you're cheesifying something that is so beautiful
It's
for
an
gaming.
epic game.
Last of Us series is so epic and it's so amazing that I think this fucking pisses on the franchise.
it's fucked up because
for money, and
Yeah.
it pisses me
and it's
off.
gonna
that
make a
it's
ton.
Yeah, it'll make money, but it's like
A
but
remake.
still, it's
What could be different?
I got onto the PS3 very late. And it's like right at the end of its cycle. I got the PS3
So you played the
Super
remaster.
Slim, right? So I know I didn't play the remaster. I played the original Last of Us
Okay.
on PS3 very late. Like there was a lot of games that I wanted to play.
No one played that. No one even knows what Last of Us is. That's why they're
man.
doing this, right?
No, but that was on the PS3 that I played it on. And
it
the
looked
graphics and were
Incredible!
like it was like
Incredible!
it took it like, and I look at the remastered version and I'm like, it still looks incredible, but it doesn't look that much far off from the PS3. That was
Maybe-
a PS3. That was a generation behind.
Maybe they forgot that they made that. Maybe it was such a half-ass
I'm
thing
like,
that they just put it in the freaking microwave and hit the button
Yeah,
and boom, it
yeah.
popped out some new thing, and they said, "Here you go."
I have no. This is, and I hope you know what. I really do hope that this is.
Can it be a collection?
I really hope that this is a troll. I think this is a troll by Sony. I hope it is.
Can it be a 1 and 2 remake?
I hope they are making a sequel to whatever the.
What if they change the
Days
story?
Gone.
Days Gone.
What if after all the backlash, they change the story?
Back to Days Gone.
Change. No.
today's gone.
Yeah. Days
No,
Gone.
I'm
sequel.
saying after the backlash that The Last of Us 2 had, what if they
Yeah.
did something in the first one to change the story?
I would be beyond pissed off.
don't
I
do
would
that.
be beyond pissed off, dude. Like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. And the fact that Days Gone 2, their suggestion for a sequel got rejected, that is supposed to be co-op?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nobody wants to play co-op anymore.
That was pitched in the first one.
No, nobody
And they
wants
didn't
to
have
play.
enough time, or they couldn't do it, and they're like, "No, all right, we gotta do it." No, we're not about that.
would
But
change
we're
a
gonna
lot
do a
of
Last of Us
Bruh, nobody
1
wants to play co-op.
remake. Go fuck you.
Nobody wants to play co-op anymore. Come on, man.
Matt, listen. This is the reason that Sony is doing this.
A remake.
Listen, they're getting rid of all the backwards compatible titles so they can remake them all
And sell
and bring them back.
and sell it to you for more.
remastered.
No,
remake
them.
And they're
because
gonna
the
sell-
graphics are so terrible. On
Jack and Daxter is coming soon.
And you know what?
Believe me, remake.
I heard Horizon is gonna get a remake.
oh, I swear. To,
There should be no after the Dreamcast generation. There should be no more
shouldn't be
remakes. You
any.
can't remake a PS3 game or an Xbox 360 game.
It should
You
be
can't do
preserved.
that.
Don't
should be
remake.
preserved.
Don't
It's
remake
like-
something that was just made last year, like 2 years.
PS4.
I mean, it was like
How
10
you
years
gonna
ago.
remake
Yes,
a
but
PS4
still.
PS4
game?
should not have any remakes.
It's like it shouldn't be. It shouldn't even have a remaster unless we're talking like a 4K type thing or a 60 frames type thing. That's
On
it.
PS2
Yeah,
and 360.
which
Yeah.
they did with
Or
Shadow of
PlayStation 1.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know about
Definitely
360.
PlayStation
I don't
one.
think 360 games need to be
Definitely
remade.
PlayStation 1.
I'd
I
love
want a
to-
whole new Nintendo 64.
I'd love
Do
to
it
see
all over.
I'd love to see a Star Gladiator.
Do it all over. Do
Yeah,
all of
that'd be
those
dope.
games over. Not these. Leave these alone.
Yo, when I saw the article and I said Remastered Last of Us, I was staring at it for a second. I said,
He was like, "Wait, what?"
Last of
You
Us.
thought you read it wrong.
At first, I was like, I said that does not say what.
At
Last
least
of
two?
Us, Last of Us, like
Oh,
the
man.
like the game,
Like the game, yeah.
like the game.
I left
the
the
first
joke.
one, not the second
I left,
one. The first
I left
one.
the joke in the Discord. If you haven't been on Discord, by the way, I'm gonna put the
Yes.
code up tonight. Join up tonight. It'll be on YouTube. The
It's
link.
on the screen there. The handle. I
What's up?
updated all the social media handles. It's on. The
Oh, cool.
screen.
Yeah, check it out. It'll be on there.
Yeah.
But I left the joke in the Discord. I said, what if they make it based on the HBO show, and they digitize all the characters so it looks like Street Fighter the movie, and it'll be like a movie, the game.
I'll be 100% honest. It's going to be the HBO versions of them. I get no. That is
It's the
exactly
only thing that makes sense.
that I'm telling you.
It
That's
only makes-
exactly what it's going to
it's
be.
the only thing that makes sense
Because they want that fucking money.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's not, I'll be disappointed. I might at least make it something different
Yeah, man.
and make the game a little different.
I'll still be
If you're
pissed,
gonna
and I have no interest in it.
It's
Zero
not-
interest.
I would still play it because I'm dumb like that.
I'm actually hoping that they. I hope they.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. if
I
it's
really
any
do
good.
hope they're trolling.
Anyone in level 857 that spends $60 for this game should be punched in the face
No,
on the
it's-
podcast.
By the way, it's not going to be.
70.
It's not going to be
70.
60.
My bad. Should be punched in the face live.
So angry.
Anyone here, including you, Turbo,
And a pie in the face.
you get it. All right, punch in the face is too violent. You get a pie in the face.
There you go. Yeah.
You pay that
I ain't
much
playing that
money.
game.
Fist in the pie.
A fist in the pie.
man. Pie in the face.
Nah, you catch an arcade.
That is a waste.
face.
It
On
is a
this
waste
table.
of
Yep.
time and
Feel
money.
goozled.
But also,
You get
He
goozled.
said goose.
Naughty Dog Fighter.
also Forever Entertainment.
Yes, we're gonna go into the next part because we're furious.
I'm about to say, I'm getting
Yeah,
like
sorry.
burning
We-
up and
we
shit.
have to-
Thank
we
you.
have to
No,
move
you
on.
get. I
No,
got
we have to
angry.
move on. We gotta move
Thank
on.
you.
We all agree on that.
Yes. So in the chat, let us know what you think of that remake. All right. So Forever Entertainment is working on a Square Enix remake. I was thinking, right? A lot of people were like, "Oh, they're making a Final Fantasy, or they're making a Secret of Mana, or something like that." I was like,
It's from Square, right? The
From
remake
Square.
is from Square. Okay.
"Yeah, Forever Entertainment is making something from Square," and I was like,
Chrono
"What
Trigger.
could?" No, I was thinking, I was like, "What could they possibly make that?"
Brave Fencer
we would
Musashi.
think? Yeah. That would be dope. That would be dope.
That's what I'd love to. I'd love to see that. Yo, if you look at,
That'd
if you
be
look
cool.
now, if you can Google it, Brave Fencer Musashi. IGN gave it a what was it like a 9
Probably
or
a
something
9.
like that.
8 or 9.
And
great game.
it's really it was an awesome freaking.
I mean,
game.
it was a game of its time, but it's
Obviously.
still fun. It's still good.
But it would be it. It's one of those games from that era.
the
that
last
would-
of HBO.
It's one of those games from that era that could use a remaster.
It was polished.
Or not
it was
even a
still
remaster,
polished.
but a remake.
It's just a certain type of thing.
Yeah.
But like, all right, I was thinking, what type of game could they do? And that's definitely something like that
Yeah.
because it's not going to be from a massive franchise, and it's not going to be from something that's too big for them to make.
Yeah.
'Cause that was their main thing when he was on the
When
podcast.
I mentioned the Panzer Saga,
and he's making Panzer.
it's a little too.
it's too big of a
That's too
project
big
to
of a
do.
project.
So I was thinking, what game could they possibly do that needs a remake that would benefit from that and not be that big? Besides something like an Einhander, which would be dope. If they did a
Oh
shooter,
my
I'd be like,
God,
damn,
yeah.
that's dope.
That'd be insane.
Or like Rad Racer. Nah.
Tobo.
That's
Tobo.
Square, by the way.
oh yes.
Tobo.
Tobal.
Tobal?
Yeah. I would like to see Toe Ball.
Dude, that would be awesome.
That'd be pretty dope.
Toe Ball would be fire.
Yeah.
Because it would be Dragon Ball. It would be Dragon Ball in 3D.
basically,
3D
it would be
Dragon Ball
Fighters.
Fighters.
Basically.
Would it be though?
I was thinking
3D version?
So what if it?
Drawn that way.
Yeah.
Like Jessica Rabbit. She's drawn that way.
Oh, God.
Damn, man.
But no, I was thinking that it might be something like, what was the thing? Like Parasite Eve. Because I was like, all right,
Too. Yeah.
there's a fan following for that.
There's
It's a big fan following.
There's
for
a big
that.
following.
Yeah.
For that.
That game's not so large that they can't possibly undertake it.
And that's off the map.
And it is off the map. And it's a sequel, but it's not crazy that they can not do part one. So I was thinking that might be something they could do.
It's a good guess.
Anybody else have any ideas of something from Square that they might do? And you guys,
Definitely not Dragon Quest.
Dragon
Any of
Quest,
them shouldn't.
no, they're not gonna remake any of those.
No,
they already remade the
they
hell out
did
of
that
those.
to death.
Most of their catalog is big RPGs, so it's not going to be hard.
You already said the two that I thought that are easy to make, which was Brave Fencer Musashi and
I think they make more money if they do Parasite.
I wouldn't
Eve.
rule out Chrono.
but
about
Chrono
Ergot?
Trigger.
People don't want it. People don't want to see Chrono done over.
To be honest, I don't think they should.
No,
Chrono Cross would be great.
unless it's like Final Fantasy VII. Like if you remake it like Final Fantasy VII, people want to see
I
it.
would say Chrono Cross would be geared for that. I would leave Chrono Trigger alone. Leave that style of
Chrono
art.
Cross
People don't
is-
want to touch that.
Yeah, don't like. There's some things that just shouldn't be touched.
They added animated cutscenes and stuff in the PlayStation.
That
but
would
the
work
load
with the
times were
Chrono
terrible.
Cross took that step in that kind of
I wouldn't see
graphical
it, but
direction.
it's huge. That game is huge.
yeah.
I don't know if they
that
could do that
graphical
over.
direction makes more sense, but don't touch Chrono Trigger. Leave it alone. Not unless you want to.
And
Do
I've
that.
waited 30 years to save Shala. So it's about time.
Man, you better play like the Radical Dreamers game online and download that.
The only way Chrono Trigger would be fun if you did like some Streets of Rage 4 type art. Then we good.
Yeah, might as well just like high res it.
Of all the games, I think Einhander would be the easiest to make.
That'd be amazing. That would be amazing.
That would be the easiest to make.
Einhander makes sense,
That's
though.
the easiest.
That makes sense.
That's like the easiest thing, man.
Yeah,
That'd
Matt
be
wants
epic.
it. He wants it.
He said, "All of my fucking moolah. Take my
about that
money.
life.
Yeah. Take it."
It's about
Well,
that.
if
that's
you're
all
a
about
shooter,
that, man.
if you're a shooter fan, yes, definitely.
Oh, dude,
But-
yeah, like that's
like I
easy
said-
to pick up and play. That's gonna sell.
That's
gonna
gonna
sell.
But universally though,
I think it'll be
what's going to
Parasite.
make the most money?
I think
Parasite Eve,
Parasite
right?
Eve, I think, is probably way overdue. It has
Yeah.
that following. Still to this day, it has
Yeah.
that following.
Yeah.
And right now, the game looks hideous. So yeah, I would say
What was it?
it would need an
Or
upgrade.
Vagrant Story, but like I said, it's
Yeah.
left field though.
Yeah.
It's left field. People want it.
Chalk
Vagrant's
said it
left,
before,
yeah.
Ergai.
guys.
All right, guys. Nah, man. Nah, I don't want that remake. I don't want
Come
that
on,
remake.
man.
Why not?
I want to see that. Man.
That was a cash grab. Like, what's that? What's the RPG?
Ow.
Not RPG. Would you get the shot? No, what's the fighter with all the anime characters?
Jump Force.
It's like Jump. Yes,
Smash
Air
Bros.
Guys. Air Guys is like Jump Force back in the day.
Who was in Erguys? I know Sephiroth and Cloud Were, but who was the other
They're
characters?
just other people. They're not from anything.
13, whatever the
Red.
red.
I thought you were dancing, dude.
I
I
was
said,
trying
"What
to
the fuck
fucking
is that, dude?"
No, I
He
was
said,
trying to remember.
DJing.
He said,
He was
I
DJing.
Yeah, with DJ, man.
like, what the-
I got some turntables behind my laptop here. The Red 13.
when he's trying to think of something, he starts
No, it was
dancing.
Red 13 and
Listen, I wish it was Final Fantasy 3 or 6. I wish
7
it was
is the most
I wish it
popular
was
one,
2
man.
or
Come on.
6. I wish it was 4 or 6. Yeah, but
Ooh.
I swear,
Ooh.
if Forever
did-
if Forever Entertainment comes out with an RPG they remade and they didn't do Panzer Saga,
oh shit.
I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? I don't even want to see an RPG from them. With if it's not Panzer Dragoon Saga, I don't want to see an RPG from them.
He's so angry.
Well, you
even
know
if
what? They
it's a
did show.
Square
They did
Enix.
show House of the Dead remake.
I said, yeah, briefly, they showed it.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
So they are working on stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to see. I'm very anxious to see what this is. But my hopes aren't like. Listen, I'm just gonna accept what it is. I'm not gonna build it up to something super high
When you
and
hear
then
about
get
it, you hear
disappointed.
about
I'm gonna
it.
hear about it when I hear about it.
Yeah, man.
Parasite Eve makes sense, especially coming from Panzer Dragoon. It makes sense
Yeah.
going to something that same era and remaking those graphics. That makes sense.
I think that's more their speed.
Tell them to do Child of Eden, man. Come on, can't play that. Can't play that.
Unless
not
Secret
Square.
of Evermore, man. Do Secret of
Nah,
Evermore.
screw that game.
Speaking of Evermore, come on. Man.
Oh, dude.
No.
Come on. Man.
But yeah, let's go to Child. What game y'all think they're gonna make?
Yeah.
Blue Point. Hold on. It's a Demon Soul.
This is the best news.
All right. Yes, this is the best news. Are you kidding me? Streets of Rage 4 DLC announcement.
gotta peek the mic.
Let's get him some
I'm
tissues.
back, man.
Let's get him some tissues. Wipe
No,
that.
the guys
wipe
are
that-
like-
wipe that.
Guys, I gotta leave.
Killing the mic right now.
Yes, you did.
Peeking
All right.
for no reason.
So we've been waiting for this news. Streets of Rage 4 has been out for a while. It's been the game of the year, basically, for all of us retro fans. Listen, the rumor was that there was some DLC. They were quiet. They were quiet. They did updates. Don't get me wrong. The game got a lot of updates, but they didn't say nothing.
Nope.
And these guys, Xenogears. Yeah, we'll see. But, but
Xenogears, that's not a bad remake.
that was last news, man. We can't go back.
Sorry.
But the DLC for this, we assume that there will be new characters. We would hope that there will be new stages because we already had the boss characters in the game, and they're already made. They're already drawn. The moves are already there. So it's like, who else could it be? I don't think they're doing like they announced what's her name?
Estelle.
Estelle. Yes.
Yeah.
They announced
Badass.
Estelle. They showed her. She looks exactly like she did in the game, obviously.
She's badass, dude.
And they have 2 shadow characters that they didn't announce yet. Now, there's 2 other guys in the game that are already made with moves. There's Shiva
And
and
it's
Max.
Max. Yes.
And who it might not be. I mean, from the outlines, I don't really see Max in
I
there.
do. The
but
second guy.
could
Yo, it's the
possibly be
commissioner.
there. Definitely. Because they're already in the game. You don't draw a character, give them moves, program the moves, and then
don't have them
say,
selectable.
hold up, we got to make this new guy. Nah, that's not how it works. Maybe as a second DLC, if they're doing some new stuff, then they could add Skate and the old dude.
I don't see a Skate happening. I know a lot of people want Skate to happen, but
He's not in this.
He was
Not
not
right
in
now.
the story of Part 4 whatsoever.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to just throw him right in there unless you're doing a Part 5. I really don't think he's in it.
They showed the old dude. What's his name?
Zan.
Zan?
Zan, I don't think he would be my other one because they did show him, but he does not fit those silhouettes whatsoever.
No,
I think it's a shoe-in that it's Shiva and it's Max.
Makes sense.
If it's not them, I would be beyond surprised. The other character they rumored way back, because her design is so cool, was the first boss, the chick with the cool haircut, and the whip.
Yeah.
They showed her a lot in posters too. So I wouldn't rule her out 100%, but I'm going with Max and Shiva. But there's new moves in the game too.
It's not Rue. It's not Rue.
No, I looked for that also.
Actually,
but
he's in the game, though.
you know, he's
He's in the
bartending,
game.
but they got like a ball and chain. He's chained up
Yo, dude.
bartending, man. That shit's fucked
He's not
up.
breaking.
At least he's in the game, though.
Yo,
I thought he would pop out.
he's just like cleaning the glass. Like, man, I've been here for like 3 days.
He's a slave. He's a
Like,
slave.
yo, but
But Lacey has power, man. He can break that.
no, they got new moves too. They got new moves. I was like, yo,
They have new moves. They have new stages.
new music.
New music.
And you could play some old retro fights again. I saw a Streets of Rage 3 boss in there. Dude, just tell me when to release
Yeah,
them.
but hold on. Are there really new? I saw a survival mode, but is it like an expansion story mode campaign
Yeah, you go
thing
through the
or
portal.
what?
You go through the portal and you do like some old school shit.
I ain't seen anything about the actual storyline being extended, but
So it's a mode.
Yeah, because
It's
you
a-
see
like a-
Zan like this, doing some computer shit, and they're all laying down with some head shit on them, and they go through whatever they're going through.
Matrix
I don't know what the
style
fuck it
shit.
is.
I don't know. It
but-
just gets him to a new place.
It gets them to it gets them to new stages.
Virtual reality.
That's what it is.
That's
New
all that
stages.
matters. That's all we care
I
about.
don't care
Prime
how
mode.
they get
Okay,
there.
that's cool.
I don't care if they fell in a manhole and like just ended up in a new world.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
care. I don't care how that.
That'd be fine, pause. But I mean, yeah.
Then
like
they fought the
Portal.
Ninja Turtles.
What?
You like how I slipped that in that easy, man, pause.
Wow.
No, but I mean, it looks extraordinary, man. I'll mess with Estelle. She look cool, man. She's brolic as fuck.
Listen, any reason to play Streets of Rage 4 is fine with me.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Throw me all the DLC you
Give
want.
me that shit.
Max and Shiva, those are great characters.
Yeah.
So if any one of them are in it, that's a great extra cast.
Make them all available for Streets of Rage 5 at the beginning.
Yes. Yes.
This is Streets of Rage 5. This is Streets of Rage 5.
They should.
Treat these downloads as Streets of Rage 5.
And
Give
they
us a
gotta-
lot.
And they got to do team moves. They got to start doing team moves.
Yo,
Oh,
what
the
if
team
you had
moves,
a-
yeah, those are
If you have
great.
the whole Hunter family on the screen
Well,
at one point. They got to do a team move.
Save that for Street.
Yo, wait a second, because remember, I think in
Had
part
new
3,
specials.
part 3 and part 1, you could grab each other and throw them into people.
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
because friendly fire is on? Because I never turned friendly fire on in part 4.
Maybe if you
I
could throw them.
I turned it off in part 4.
Because in part 2, if you grab and throw them, they don't do that cool flip into an enemy. They just get thrown.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what happens if you do it in part 4
Yeah, try
or
it out. Yeah, try it
so
out.
it.
Gotta try that.
Yeah, but I mean that'll change the whole game. I'll be like, damn,
Word.
I gotta watch out for this guy throwing
Yeah.
knives at me
Oh.
at the same time while trying to do tag moves.
And dude trying to throw me off the stage.
We would throw you off
That-
the elevator,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah,
Can't,
no,
can't
that'll
trust
happen.
any of y'all.
Oh
If
man.
you pick Blaze, you're going.
Gotta give it a shot.
I'll
give it a shot.
Blaze.
Blazes. Oh,
Blaze
she's
is
so
dope.
good.
Blaze is
I
dope.
know she is.
She's
And
so
the
good.
guitar
But
chick, she's dope.
I would not
I
play.
got it. I've never used her once.
She's amazing.
She looks fun.
She's
I just
amazing.
never used her.
And I never even liked no
Oh.
skate.
Adam is
That
ill.
wasn't my guy.
And I like Floyd a
That was my
lot
guy.
too.
Yeah, every character's
Floyd
good.
is-
Floyd is dope.
Every character's
Cherry is
awesome.
like skate,
Like every
but
character
better.
is awesome.
Cherry is like skate, but
I thought I would never like a character like Floyd. He is fun.
Cherry, that's her name. Yeah, Cherry was kind of skate.
But they added new moves.
He's
to
very,
everybody.
Without
she's
the
very
break dancing,
New
skatish.
specials, right?
I want to see the window.
Yeah, actually, or something added to the end of the special.
It's like a bigger thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I saw like the fuck was it? Axel do the combo, pop him up, and then come down with a fist like that.
They need to call Dragon. They need to like call back to Golden Axe. I want that in the
Oh
game.
man.
Just
Golden
give that
Axe.
as a DLC.
Yo,
man.
And the new weapons, a swordfish.
Oh yeah, that
they-
was garbage.
Yeah, they be wilding out with
That
that.
was
like,
it's in the
what?
cover. It's in the cover of it too.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, guys, wow.
Yo, Moves they just got that Turtles coming out, so yo, work on that Golden Axe, man. Come on, we waiting.
Yeah.
That's next up.
That
That's
metamorphic
it.
force. That metamorphic force.
This guy always has to.
You heard it here first.
Metamorphic
Not
force.
that. No, Golden Axe. You heard it here first.
Metamorphic force is
Golden
coming first.
Axe.
They did say projects.
Yep.
So
Metamorphic force.
Ninja Turtles.
If only
is
that was
not
by
the last-
Square. then they'd be making Golden Axe definitely.
Golden Axe would be like Final Fantasy 7 and shit. Like, nah, I don't need that right now. I don't need 10 years.
I don't know why they don't make it 4-player online, man.
Yeah, that was. I think that was
That's a weird-
that was a huge missed opportunity.
I don't know what it is. Like it's 4
Well,
players.
Streets of Rage
Scott
4?
Pilgrim's like, I told you it's tough.
It is tough. It is tough. They probably had mad problems.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
not.
probably something.
How about 3
technical.
players online?
No, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 did it perfectly.
No, they did. There was no
Yeah.
problems with that.
They did it
There was no
perfectly.
issues.
You could bring you could have
That ain't 2D.
you could have one person online, bring 2 people with them,
You don't need
meet another
pinpoint
person
timing.
online. It's crazy the
And
way
that's
they
through
did it.
Nintendo.
Well, yeah, they got a Nintendo budget.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
true.
That's magic shit.
That's magic. That's magic.
That's magic.
Oh man.
Super excited about this shit, though.
Yeah, man.
Super,
No, it sounds
super,
dope.
super excited.
Let us know if y'all excited about Streets Rage 4 and this DLC.
Yeah, you guys are gonna see it on the channel anyway. So.
Dilk.
Dilk.
Wow, Paul.
DLC.
Wow.
Yo, you gonna buy that Dilk?
Gonna buy that Dilk.
All right, we're gonna take a bathroom break
Yes, we are.
because I gotta go.
I'm gonna get a beer. I'll be right back.
We'll be
Get
right.
your drinks.
We'll
get
be
your
right
beers.
back, y'all.
Use the bathroom. Do what you gotta do.
We'll be right back. Y'all.
Number 1, number 2. Don't tell us.
Wow.
Oh God, I gotta go.
Oh shoot! It's 8:57. It's 8:57. It's 8:57 right now.
8:57.
Oh shit.
It's 8:57 p.m. right now. Eastern Standard Time. Respect. Respect.
So what's going on, chat? What's going on?
For real.
Holla, holla.
Talk to us. We talk back.
We talk anyway.
True. True.
So what y'all doing? How's your night going? Not you, the chat.
I'm excited for the Streets of Rage 4 though.
Oh, that was out of nowhere, man.
I hope they have this Streets of Rage 5 in the works.
I don't know, man. They got a lot. They've been doing a lot of work. I just want dude to take his jacket off and stop looking so big. Like,
Oh, Axel?
Freaking Axel needs to have his like the tank top. That's all. Is that
they
is that a
could give
costume?
They could give them new costumes.
I know the colors they changed
Yeah.
for the new DLC.
Think so.
I want a different look though, man. Because he's dope, but he looks mad chunky.
He looks mad thick.
Yeah, he does.
Axel
And it makes him look
down to some
older.
burgers though.
It makes him look older though, and he's
He
slower.
is older,
He is
dude.
slower and everything. Come on, man.
He's mad
Ryu
older.
never got slower. He just got older.
Yeah. He's still not as fast
speaking
as
of
Ken.
I'll bring himself Shacks.
Did y'all hear about this Street Fighter?
No, I saw that. Yo,
the Power
it looks so
Rangers.
fire.
No,
because-
Street Fighter and Chun-Li,
No,
Power
bro.
Rangers.
No, dude, they did that. They had
They had a crossover.
They did that live action crossover on YouTube. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
They did fight each other,
Yeah,
and it was dope.
yeah.
That came out like right around then.
I'm like, damn, I might actually have to buy this game and stop.
Did you see the
playing it on Game
combos?
Pass.
Come on, you have
Yeah,
to.
it was stupid.
That's what they had to do for Street Fighter Versus.
My headphones just went off.
Oh, did I mess it up?
I hope not. There we go.
But yeah, man, it looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
The combos in that was sick.
Yeah. It's stupid. Stupid. What's wrong with you?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
what'd you think of that Ryu and Chun-Li power?
Terrible.
Why you
It's
hating?
terrible.
Why
The
you
combos were
hating?
insane.
Yeah, you're the worst.
It looked better than any versus game
He's
that they
so-
made
he's-
in the past 10 years.
man, that
Such a child.
Trash.
Such a child.
Oh, so good to go to the bathroom. Oh, finally, right?
Oh,
They
damn.
don't
Yeah.
even think about that.
It's the morning in Australia. Damn.
Oh, shoot.
You can put some Cafe Patron in that coffee, bro.
We're
I
waiting
did.
on Turbo.
I did.
Waiting on Turbo.
Now it's beer time, though.
Yeah.
It's never too early to
The
drink.
beers are here. But yeah, that Power Ranger Street Fighter crossover looks insane.
It looks weird. It does look
I
weird.
was going to say.
It does look weird.
It looks freaking
but the
weird.
game looks cool.
It just looks like Street Fighter 5 with the skin. Power Ranger skin over it. And then
I wish Street
obviously-
Fighter 5 had those combos.
Well, it looks like a fan-made.
Hey, wait, baby. I said you're supposed to get a beer, not a baby.
All right, little one, you can stay right there.
Baby.
Oh no!
Okay, I'm back in business.
All right.
He got a baby.
Kev came back with a baby beer.
You see this? You see the baby on camera?
Yes.
See
Really?
a little bit of her head.
Top of it.
Everything you see in your camera, we see, and everyone else is watching right now.
It's Zuri.
Everybody say hello to Zara.
Zuri in the house.
She makes noise. She goes back upstairs.
Oh, she will.
She will though.
I don't even know why you tested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you playing games, bro.
He's like, let me get 2 sips of this. I'll be back. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh man.
Seriously,
Well, you know what it's time for, right?
Oh man. This is.
it's time for the news.
Yo, man.
Dude, we just.
It's time for the main topic.
Yes.
Our favorite indie games. We're talking indie today.
Yeah.
And not Joan.
Today.
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 Let me get this list out. You know what I'm talking about.
I think we should start with the co-op games and the party games. Let's get those all out of the way because I know a lot of them's on all of our lists.
Yes.
Well, you know if you're talking about
Every game we played on the
indie
channel.
and you're talking about our channel, you're talking about multiplayer.
Yeah.
Player.
Are we?
Player.
Player.
Multiplayer, player.
Let me holler at you, player.
Player.
Plow.
We're talking about a tag team match, player.
Yeah.
Holla, holla.
Oh,
Oh.
All right, so what are we kicking off with?
I can start with one. If
Hyper Light
Okay,
Drifter.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, he
man,
started it.
All right.
Skip the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right, go for it. What we got there? Hyper Light Drifter?
Yeah. Okay.
Hyper Light Drifter.
Hyper. Yes.
The game's the shit. That's awesome.
Is that multiplayer?
Yes, it is.
It is multiplayer.
On some silly shit. Cause
It's got a hidden second player again.
It's like I think the first player has to go to like the pause menu and then just go to pause menu. Goes to the pause menu and just turn it on. Right? It says co-op and then you just hit on.
Yeah, it was like added on later after the game came out. They gave it sometime later after the game came out. They gave it a 2-player mode, and yeah.
That's a shadow mode.
But you get your own energy though.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
See,
I was
well,
about to
You
say,
get your
came
own
out
energy and stuff, and but if the first player dies, if the second player is alive and the first player dies, it's still game over, right?
So
No,
you're
I
a fake ass second player.
I don't know because you get your own gauge. I think you might be right. I think when the first player is done, it's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah. So
You
you're
can
kind of
die.
the second player is kind of like the shadow of the first, but he's got the same moves and shit, and he's got his own life gauge and stuff.
Does it
so,
require
yeah.
a code?
No, definitely not.
No,
it's
no,
funny,
no. It's very simple.
It's similar to, and this is not a good game in my opinion, but and you could probably agree on this. Enter the Gungeon, where it's like the 2-player co-op was an afterthought.
Most
And-
games have it.
No, Gungeons was worse.
Oh god.
Gungeons because I don't share your weapons. I just have this corny ass dart
No,
gun.
it was such an afterthought that it was just like, and even it wasn't even that easy. Where you had to go to you go to the pause menu, you go to the pause menu, select co-op, and that's it.
What's wrong with y'all?
It was literally like you had to speak to a specific person with the it was weird, man.
Nah, it's
it was
trash.
Just weird. It
Nah,
was just a
Hyperlight
weird-
did it. It's different. It didn't do it bad though because it still felt like a 2-player co-op. We share moves, which is dope.
Right.
Difficulty is high. Difficulty is it's up there,
He's got a special edition that just came out for the Switch.
but it's
Like last week.
It is worth it. It is worth it. It is a really. I want to play it again to be honest. But it's a really. It reminds me of a little bit of Wizards of Legend with the dashing and stuff like that.
It's got that feel.
Yeah.
It definitely's got that feel. There's this tower. There's some sort of a tower we didn't do,
Deadly Tower.
which has a modified version of one of the bosses at the top. So maybe we can revisit that
You know
sometime.
what's messed up too? A lot of people probably won't like is there's no dialogue.
No?
No.
How do they tell a story?
So like you talk to somebody
Sign language?
and they kind of like you see the bubble, and they'll show
Illustrations.
you pictures of where you gotta go.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're not really like some of the side things we couldn't get. I'm like, I don't know what this motherfucker's talking about. He just got murdered.
man.
I don't know where the fuck to go.
So cryptic.
But
funny.
you could look on the map and you see certain things that are glowing and your main shit to go. But like side
Side
shit,
stories,
you're
they just
like
want you to guess.
you could sometimes fall upon it, and be like, wait, this was what the dead dude was talking about. Okay, but like then it's like, oh, all right, I don't know. You know what he's talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. Fuck him, and that's it. But the game's awesome, really, really incredible.
All right.
No, it's a great game.
All right.
It's better than I thought it would
Yeah,
be.
absolutely.
All right, who's got the next?
I guess I will go. Still on co-op, so I will go with, since this is the first co-op on the list, Children of Morta.
Morta.
Yes.
That might be one of my favorite indie games.
Probably
that is
same
incredible.
here.
That is, it's so. It reminds me of a Hyper Light Drifter, and it's a roguelite with some saving elements in the game, and you play as a family. Like you have the daughter who's like a magician, you have the son who's carries a hammer.
It's like a new legacy of the wizard.
and there's all yeah. You know what? In a sense, yes, absolutely. And there's
I was just about to say that. I'm like,
And
what's
the
that
game
game
of-
that Jay bought with no NES console? He just bought the
no,
game.
yeah. No, it's actually very similar to that, and the
Yeah.
game progresses. Even if you're just trying to make levels, like every time you finish a stage, you go back to the hub world where your family is in the house, and there's a thing to click, and it progresses. The narrator comes in and it's like, oh, this blah, 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 blah. There's always something going on, and it always progresses regardless. And the way the game, like the ending, remember the ending scene? And the ending boss, that was one of the sickest things I've seen. I was like, holy shit, the way they tied in everything
It looked highly polished for an indie game.
is so good.
Because usually you don't see that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they came out with more updates for it, too.
Yeah,
didn't
we're
get a
going to
chance to
have to
fuck
dive into that again. We're going to have to dive into Children of Morta again because, it's got like some sort of DLC or whatever like that. I just like the narrator's voice acting is
I
pretty
could
cool.
have done better.
Yeah.
Here we have the children.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
come on, man. It could have done way better, man. It could have done way better.
Fired.
But but it was all. It's Children of Morta. If you haven't messed with it, it's 2-player co-op. Could have been 4, but incredible
I gotta say, my list is insanely long.
co-op.
And I think we're, I'm going to go through the co-op, but I'm just saying we might have to do a part 2. I don't know yet, but
Or we could do like a quick round, like a bang, 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 bang.
there's a lot, man. But anyway, and there's something, I'd like to talk about also, but Unruly Heroes.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
good until the end.
That was a very fun game.
What game is that?
Yeah.
It took me a
Yeah,
second.
we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
anymore, man.
no. It was a fun game.
And you guys like that better than Rayman Legends?
Me
no.
personally, yes.
I like the
You do.
characters in Unruly Heroes. Better.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
personally, yes. I like the characters better. I like the action better because I'm a meathead. I like to hurt people in games.
I think Rayman is
Yeah, it's more
Rayman-
fighting.
for
It's like
players.
this.
It was
yeah.
made for
Rayman
four
is
players.
made for 4 players, and it's more polished, absolutely.
Unruly is
But
not.
the style of game, I like Unruly better. But if someone says I like Rayman better, I'm gonna be like, you're fucking crazy. It's way more polished.
Yeah.
But
They're
as an
very similar.
indie game, holy
similar,
shit!
though.
As an indie game,
No, it's
great.
It's
It's
a
a
very
great
well
game.
the animation. I do like the characters also.
They didn't
thing is
have
that
to make it 4 players.
The
I'm glad they did.
The
Yeah.
multiplayer, I feel like it was an afterthought. It definitely was.
It's not easy to make a 4-player game playable.
No.
And as you can see,
but the thing is, before the last boss, because we keep thinking of the last boss that put a bad taste in our mouth. But I have mixed feelings personally about the last boss, but the different elements they put in there, like riding the cloud, riding in the spider.
well, they gave you a level of difficulty that you can handle for the
Yeah.
most part. It wasn't a breeze,
Yeah.
and you did have to work together to get past certain bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that last,
The last
damn
boss
That was so hard.
pretty fucking rough, dude. That
For
was-
4 people, it was ridiculous.
holy shit.
It's like playing
as hell.
Cuphead 4 players.
Dude, that was an hour. 3 hours actually, for
that
just the
was-
last boss.
4-player
We
Cuphead.
had
Wow.
to end the stream and then.
But I'm
we
so
literally-
happy we didn't stop. I'm so happy
Because we
didn't
couldn't
stop.
have.
Yeah.
We got to the boss.
No, we were about to call it.
No, there was
And
there
then
was
someone in the
fatigue.
chat was like, "Yo, give it one more go." And then on that last go, it was
Now, someone gave us like $10, so he was like, "Yo, you gotta play that."
Yeah.
You can't give up when you're doing it, man. You can't give up. But I really enjoyed that game. I really, really did.
That final
Look
boss was
good.
soul crushing though.
Yeah, definitely.
It was.
It made you think and stuff like.
Made me not want to play it.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah, I'm not playing through that game
The
again.
rest of my life, I'm good.
It's free on Game Pass. I'm not playing through
If
it
they
again.
do a sequel, I'll be excited.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, and hopefully they make
They balanced
multiplayer.
the last
Yeah,
He'll be back. He'll be back. Playing the same way. No difference. No
Hell
difference.
yeah, it gotta be the
difference.
same. Gotta be the same.
Oh.
So
What you got, Jay?
I mean, we're doing multiplayer, so I gotta jump into Overcooked.
Good.
yeah, they're
Good.
good. All right,
Crossing all these off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having that. Get rid of these.
Thank you. Yes.
4-player madness, man. I'm telling you, that was the one that kicked it off. I mean, there's obviously other 4-player ones that we played that were similar, but Overcooked is like the granddaddy of them. And it's not even that old.
The party simulation.
Not even that old. It just made its own, it made its own way, and people copied them.
And that's Overcooked 1, not 2.
No, I mean both. I mean,
They
as
were
a
both fun.
franchise,
They were
as a
both
franchise, Overcooked in general, I
Okay.
recommend Overcooked as a party
Easily.
game.
I
That's
like
very fun
easily.
for multiplayer.
Easily.
Even if you're not a fan of games,
It's
if you cook at home, if you know how to make anything,
yeah. If you worked in a restaurant, you gonna have some
Exactly.
flashbacks. Though. You gonna have some flashbacks. I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna start yelling at each other.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing: it's changed the way I play co-op, though.
Yeah.
'cause you have to communicate.
Yeah, I never. If I play a 2-player game, I don't communicate with people. If I play
Yeah.
4-player beat 'em ups, I don't even communicate. But that made
Well,
me
you get it
communicate,
Ever since then.
Well,
yeah.
in certain things, you get a Zen type mode where you can work with somebody and be like, okay, I got
and
you.
you can kind of know what they're
Yeah.
gonna do. Yeah.
Mostly
But
on
in this
2-player
type of
games.
stuff, you have to talk.
If you don't talk,
Yeah.
you're going to.
Yeah. Unless you say, listen, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna do just this,
Yeah.
and then you go in there and do just this, and everybody stays to the thing, and you're good. But something happens. Somebody burns up something. Something dumb happens.
No, but if you're falling, if you're falling off, and you're just like, oh shit, I'm not. You gotta voice your.
You'd be surprised how many people look for this game. It sells.
It's
Overcooked
incredible.
is selling.
It's incredible.
It's
And
a really good co-op.
we gotta
game.
get that on the live stream because I know they released a lot of DLC.
Yeah.
The all you can eat.
Yeah, all
we
you
gotta
can eat
bring
came
that
out.
back. We gotta bring that back because
Oh, man.
I want the people in the chat to see us play that game.
with Big Choco.
Not
It's
sure.
definitely.
You gotta play with Big Choco, man. Come on, bro.
No, we don't.
Come on, man.
No, we don't.
You gotta get in on
Overcooked.
this,
There's a
man.
lot
It's
of
easy to
DLC.
play,
We-
bro.
Holla at me
There's
if
a lot
you
of
beat 'em up,
DLC
bro.
for
What's that?
for Overcooked
What's
Part
that?
2. We didn't play.
What'd you say, Turbo?
There's a lot of DLC for Overcooked 2 we've never played.
That's true.
They put them
got 'em
together,
together.
and they did an all you can eat with
Yeah.
all the DLCs
Yeah,
of both.
yeah.
They released a package.
I just didn't like the last.
The last boss in
the
part two
last
was
boss in
corny.
part 2 was kind of.
It was like a regular stage.
It was
Well,
lackluster.
One
What?
was better,
The
one
unbred
was-
or what was it? The unbred?
The
the
unbred.
The
unbred. They were the undead, but they were bred.
That was an inside joke that just really.
That could have
yeah.
been great.
It
It could have been great.
I thought it would be more epic, but they
But they didn't top the first one. That's
yeah.
all.
First boss.
Nah, the first one.
The game itself
That
was
was
fine.
tough.
The game itself was
That
fine.
reminds me of another party game's boss that was really, really awesome.
But when we get back
Well,
up to
we'll
you,
get
you can
to
talk
you.
all
Yeah,
about
you
it.
can talk about it.
I'm not saying anything until I get.
I know what you're gonna say.
I know what you're gonna
I'm
say
not
also.
gonna say it. I'll
But
let
highly,
you say it.
highly recommended for people who, especially people who who don't really play games because they could be violent or something like that.
Yeah.
This is definitely a game that you can get people into, including parents, including people, grandparents, even if they know how to move the controller.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
like 2-3 buttons.
Yeah,
If you're curious and you want to know how it plays, you can watch it on our channel.
And there's a demo. There's a demo for it too.
That's what Peter Cap said he got his parents playing over.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
That's why Tommy's got to get that thing Miko, man. He's got to get that game on there.
There's games like
Oh,
that
yeah.
need to be on there.
Yeah, that's a family friendly type of shit.
Easy game to get on there.
My turn.
What you got?
I'm throwing out Bomb Fest.
Yeah.
I can't get it off my list.
Shout out to Zach Fierce.
That's
Yeah, Bomb Fest is super fun. It reminds me of old school Bomberman, but
Different
with the-
game though.
Yeah,
It's surprisingly different.
It feels very
Yeah.
different with all the different types of bombs that they have in that game.
Yeah. It's like a
And I
full-
guarantee if I throw it in right now, you know how many updates and shit that's gonna go, woo, got this outfit,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
outfit. They always add stuff to the game.
the king hat.
And I think that's
It might be. It
Yes.
might be. He
King
might
Hat
have done
needs to be in
it.
there.
He might
But
have done
listen,
it.
He should add a level 57 shirt.
Hey,
Yeah,
why not? Why
that's
not?
a good-
It's
that's a
easy.
That game is actually to me more fun than Bomberman because Bomberman I've struggled trying to get off
Man,
in
it's
It's
Bomberman.
easier to pick up.
Yeah.
I
It's easier to pick up.
suck at Bomberman.
Yeah.
Bombfest is
word.
way.
Bomberman's great.
I love Bomberman. Bomberman's my shit, but anyone here can play, and in the chat can play Bombfest.
And
Yeah.
also Bombfest, when you die, you can still affect the game.
You can still mess people
You're
up.
still in the game.
And you can win after
yeah.
you die.
Yes.
On some weird shit.
Yeah.
Because the point
No,
system is weird.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
The only time Kev can die early in the game and come back and go, oh, I won. Like, how?
Doing nothing. Doing nothing.
You just sat there.
Nah, man, I'm good at being a bomb in that game.
Oh.
I guess you could say you're the bomb.
The bomb.
I knew it. We all knew it.
You didn't say it. I'm sorry. I was waiting.
Oh man.
we back up to you, Kev.
Wait, yeah,
I know
back.
Oh,
exactly
it's my
what he's
turn.
gonna
Oh,
say.
moving out stuff.
Yeah,
Moving on.
yeah. I can cut that off.
I actually
Moving
thought you were
it.
going to say something else, but I'll say that next time.
No, I had a great boss fight. I love the boss fight in that. But the game is great though. It's like the way you have to communicate in that game, and you have to watch how you put the furniture in the truck, which is, you know,
Figured out at the
it's.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that soundtrack, though.
Oh, the
That's right,
soundtrack.
Oh, the
Soundtrack
soundtrack was
over.
great. No, it had a really good soundtrack.
It's funny.
I have to say
It's
that.
funny you said that last boss battle, because when we had what the heck is his name again?
She said it took months.
Yeah, it took him months, and he's like, we'll never do that again.
From
I don't know.
From SMG Studios.
Because he probably made the whole game in a month.
for the
And then the
last-
boss took a month.
No, that took a lot. That took a lot.
And it shows, dude, the level of like care that went into that last boss battle was awesome. No, it was awesome.
It was a great boss battle.
That
I
was
was
a
like,
great boss battle.
We still got to play Moving In.
yep.
That's
All right.
a DLC.
Yes, that's the DLC. That's the DLC that's
Yeah,
in the game.
it's actually real. Huh?
And yeah.
Yeah, I thought he. I
Moving on.
legit
No.
thought he was
I
trolling.
thought so
No,
too.
that's
I'm
actually
like-
no, it's a
I
DLC.
thought so too.
I'm like, is this another dad joke?
I thought
No,
I
you
thought
have
so
to
too.
move
It's
into
hard
the
to-
house. You have to take everything out, move it in, and put them in the right spot.
That makes sense.
Ah,
It's crazy.
so it's like
Oh, and that's Ash. Ash is the head developer of SMG Studios. Yeah.
Shout out to Ash.
No, he did a hell of a job. Cool fucking dude. So cool.
yeah, man.
I have, which I thought you were gonna say, is Catastronauts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was on my list, though. It's on my list.
It's on my
Catastronauts
list.
was fucking. That's another Overcooked style
Oh, yeah.
game, but you're in a ship, and
Oh, yeah.
you're like, there's so many different jobs in that ship. Oh, baby time.
It's very Star Trek. Yeah, it's like a throwback to Star Trek.
Well, you can see it had some like character models designed
Oh
out
yeah.
there.
Talk about last boss though.
Oh man.
That
Oh.
was tough.
That was a good one too. That was with the light.
That was
the
a great
lightning
last
stuff.
boss too. The game was awesome. Catastronauts is like it doesn't get talked about too
No.
much when they talk about the party sim
No.
4-player games, but it's really it's really excellent. I had a great time with that game.
Yeah. That,
Overcooked started the trend. It started that whole genre.
yep.
And then
You can say all of them are like DLC to it.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah, pretty much.
it's just a little twist on what it is.
yeah.
That's right?
Yeah.
She said.
Yeah, she liked that. She liked Catastronauts. She saw the video.
She said, yeah.
She saw the video.
But yeah,
That's
any of
right,
those,
Sasquatch. That's you should check out Moving Out. It's definitely. It's
any of those are all worth checking out.
We honestly didn't think anything of it until there was a demo. I'm like, this looks silly.
Oh, the
And then
demo.
we played the demo. I said, yo,
Yeah,
no,
we
we
gotta
got to
go.
have this. We
I
have
played
to-
the demo with you guys. I feel like.
probably
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah,
with the
I
ghost
played
house.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to
yes,
bitch
yes.
smack the ghost.
Yep. I played that.
Bitch smack the ghost.
fun.
It was.
That
It
was
was.
that was
Yeah.
really good, man.
Most of these games have a demo. Moving Out has a demo. Check it out,
Yeah, that's a
and
good
you'll
game,
definitely fall in love with it.
guys. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Really, really good. Yeah,
Yep.
that's mine.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott
First of all,
Pilgrim.
the game.
Yes.
Oh, Scott
Knock
Pilgrim.
another one.
Yeah, we just recently beat that game, but shit, even on the 360, that was an awesome game.
There's still a
Did
lot
you
of
guys like
content
it
we
better on
didn't
the
get.
360 or the Switch?
What's up?
What's up?
Did you like it better on the Switch or the 360?
Switch, but there was some glitches.
Yeah, I would say there was a few glitches that was like.
I mean, it's not like they weren't there on the
It was
360.
on-
Yeah.
They were there on the 360.
They
but
were
I'm
there
just
still.
saying, like,
Sasquatch, we're playing these was it all on the Switch so far?
All these
right?
are on Switch.
All
right
these
now.
are on the Switch so far.
Yeah, most 4-player
Yeah.
stuff we play on the Switch,
Yeah.
unless otherwise specified.
Yeah.
I mean, Switch 4 could
Unless
be on
otherwise
anything,
specified.
but we play it on the Switch.
Yeah. But no, that Scott Pilgrim is dope, man. It's one of the
Fun.
best 4-player beat 'em ups I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That really is
the
one of the
four-player.
best. It's real.
Better than Streets of Rage 4?
I said one of the best
I just don't like
the best.
I just don't like getting thrown off the train or off the elevator.
You just gotta fight better.
You gotta stay off the floor. That's what happens.
Yeah.
You can't get hit, man.
I'm just
Well, the
How
way
about
you-
my teammates stop
use
picking me up and throwing me places?
Well, the
Use
way
the
you
block
can
button.
the way you can upgrade
You're a
your
character who
moves.
loves getting picked up. Like, stop.
No.
Stay
I just
away
like
from
the,
it.
No,
I
she
like the
doesn't.
way that
She
it's
likes
like
dating all of them.
I like the
Nope.
way it celebrates video games, in that there's like a lot of video game tropes in the within the game.
Yeah,
like a lot of hidden-
question block from Mario.
dope
Yeah,
game.
it's like, but also
It's
you
good.
can purchase like River City Ransom. You could purchase your moves and stuff.
It's
It's
definitely
really good.
inspired
It's cool,
by River City.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's good.
They drop coins and shit.
It was good.
Speaking of which,
Bang bang.
you know what I'm gonna say now.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
River City Girls.
Yeah, River City
Yeah.
Girl. Shout out to Megan McDuffie.
That was on
Yeah.
my list.
Yeah.
And
Check
Man
out,
and Rudis and Adam Tierney.
yeah, check out our solo albums we got coming out soon. But yes, it is definitely obviously River City is in the name. It's inspired by River City Ransom,
Fun
and
game.
it actually has a lot of those characters in the game, and Double Dragon is in the game.
Double Dragon's-
Those worlds collide in so many different ways. It's ridiculous. But speaking of music,
pretty awesome.
music in that game is astounding.
That's one of the, that was
That's
one
a
of the,
standout in
That's
that,
one of the soundtracks of that year.
and it almost makes you like second look, like you overstep the actual fighting in the game, and it's deep. It's deep in there. You can buy all your moves. You actually gain levels. You get new moves. And they have all the moves from every fighting game you've ever possibly played in there.
And wrestling moves.
And wrestling
There's a
moves.
stunner, a
There's
choke
tons in
slam,
there.
a
Like,
sweet
they
chin
will-
music.
They keep surprising you. And there's a money system and there's an RPG system in there. Like,
And,
it's...
dude, don't forget the voice acting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's Arnold. Arnold's in there.
What do you think, Zuri? What do you think about it?
Zuri loves it. Zuri loves it.
Zuri said, "I'm not playing that game. I don't understand that shit."
She's like, I'm a
too
River
young for
City
this.
girl. I'm a River City girl. But graphics wise, you can tell the inspiration.
Yeah.
And it almost looks like Scott Pilgrim because Scott Pilgrim is the evolution of River City, which is what River City Girls is. Which I'm surprised you haven't heard anything about a River City Ransom sequel, like Underground or anything like that.
Well, there's a River City.
Oh man,
Girls
I would love
DLC
an underground
being
sequel
worked
though. Oh,
Yeah?
that'd be crazy.
on. Yeah, they've been on the hush for a hot minute, like Streets
But
of
they
Rage 4.
positively said that there's going to be something.
Yeah, they posted something. I'd probably say early into the pandemic. Yeah, something. Don't worry, we're working. Can't reveal anything.
Plus, there's a whole mode that you unlock. After
And I
you
think
beat
it's some big time shit.
it. Plus, there's a mode though.
What-
You play different characters. Not saying what, but yeah, it's a.
But yeah, you can play the game over with different
Yep.
characters. Yeah.
Yep. Insane. So definitely check that
What
out.
I would
different
give to be a fly on the wall.
What about you,
Kev, you
Charles?
better beat your side.
She said, "Yeah."
Next up for me is let's go with Night Squad.
Ha. Oh,
Night Squad.
Night
Yes,
Squad.
4 players.
Yeah, Night Squad.
Actually, it's multiple players.
8 players.
that's 8 players,
Yeah.
fam.
Jeez, we gotta get a whole squad up in here for that.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Laurent.
Yeah, that's a fun game. It's a fun party game. Different power ups, a bunch of different game types to play.
Can't mute over here.
Sorry.
Feeling that, right?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Night Squad is dope, and I think Night Squad 2 just came out.
Demo came out definitely. Did the sequel actually come out?
I think it might have.
I know you saw the trailer.
Well, we had the demo. Yeah, the demo. I think
Demo is definitely out right now.
What,
I don't think
part
Night
two.
Squad 2
It's
is a
funny because I'm actually reading an email where they just offered us, do we want a key for
Yes.
Night Squad 2?
Yes.
Well, I guess we're gonna be
So I
playing
guess
some Night
it's-
Squad.
Yeah,
too.
I guess it's available.
Yes. Yes.
Only if we get the lock as well.
Sorry, what?
All right.
Only if we get
You
the
better stay
lock.
muted,
Yeah, cut that man's mic off.
Yeah.
especially after that joke.
Cut that man's mic off.
It's too bad it's his turn. That sucks.
You should still cut his mic off.
Yeah. We'll just skip him.
Well, I mean, what type of game is Night Squad? Though?
It's a party. It's like a competitive party game.
With elements of like Gauntlet
Yeah.
and like it's so fun. It's so fun. And there's so many modes. Like capture the flag.
Yep.
Grab the Gatling gun.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what kind
no,
of-
no,
Man,
Juggernaut. It's Juggernaut.
Juggernaut,
Juggernaut,
yes,
I hate
yes,
it.
yes.
First to the gallon, you're done. You gotta.
Yeah.
it's
It is
pretty
fun when you get it, though.
Oh yeah. It's like you're the Punisher.
It's so dope.
All right.
I never liked the Juggernaut mode. I sucked in that mode.
I did too, but when you get it, though,
Just
when you
to
get
say.
when you get the
When you get the Juggernaut.
Gatling gun.
Yeah, I remember Kev getting
Hello?
destroyed, getting murdered. They kept to say hello.
Yep. Kev
Am I
doesn't
frozen?
even know he's on right now.
Kev,
you hear us?
Kev said hello.
Kev, you're on.
Hello.
We're live.
You're
man.
on. Yeah,
I can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
you're on.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo, Kev can't really hear us.
Oh man.
Yo, you really can't.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on your side?
Chat.
I
Can you
cannot
guys
hear
us?
you guys.
Oh man.
What the hell?
Yo, Kev,
Oh, we're
Kev
still
just
live.
died. Kev's just died.
Kev's a
going
hot
on,
mess.
man?
Kev's a hot mess.
Yeah, you can hear us.
No,
They
he's
can hear us.
fine.
No, he just can't hear us.
No,
All
we
right.
can see it. We're fine.
So
We're
then,
live.
who's going to go with the next game since we have to skip Kevin?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm next? Shit,
Yes.
I was in the process
I
of
think he
sending
muted
this,
his
sending this
headset.
email. Shit. All right, let's go with me. I'll respond to this in a second. All right, so I'm gonna go with. He's got rid of Night Squad, right? All right, let's go with another.
Oh, he just signed off.
Yeah, he's done. He got to come back. You got to come back.
Oh man.
So what you got over there?
Let's see. I got another co-op. Let's go with Blazing Chrome.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I know you. I
That's
knew
the
you
ca-
did.
that's the country.
Because you forgot about the ending song, and I'm very upset with you about that.
Damn.
Because that song is
So
the shit.
80s.
It's so 80s and it's so awesome. It's in my workout playlist. Don't hate on me. This is the night. No,
Don't you dare.
Wow.
no, but they did Contra better than Contra, man. They did a great job.
Everybody can do Contra better than Contra right
Apparently,
this
because
point, yeah.
Konami
now. Then that
sucks.
last one. Then that
Konami-
last Contra?
That wasn't Contra.
Yo, unless it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't
It's
even-
time to do.
time to do.
Didn't they have a
Yikes.
dancing monkey? Or what was it? What was it in that game?
And what?
Dancing Sasquatch. Or whatever it was. It was somebody was dancing in the new Contra. In the 3D one.
Oh, a panda?
Was it a panda? Yes, it was a
Some-
panda.
Maybe it's a panda.
That's right.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm so distracted by Turbo's freeze frame right now.
He's thinking it over, man. He's thinking it
He's
over.
got a call. His Skype call just dropped. I don't know how. I don't know why.
Don't worry about him.
So he's
We
calling
talking
us
about
back.
games right now.
Just waiting.
He come
Sorry,
back.
no, I'm distracted by it. That's all.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Nah, that game's the shit. That was awesome. The end boss was dope. That was a lot of fun.
That was a weird last stage.
That was very, very.
It's very different.
But there's some cool
It was good though.
stages, like when you're in Contra 1 when you're facing forward and going down those corridors. They had like a stage that was kind of like that, but you're on.
That
like,
was interesting.
know what?
Definitely interesting.
Yeah, it was really, really fucking cool. But that, yeah, definitely love that
I'm
game.
gonna have to switch to
Booyah.
us
Let's keep it
four
going.
here.
Blazing Chrome.
But yeah, Blazing Chrome.
All right.
Let me send this email though.
Oh shit! I gotta change out. Turbo's not here.
Does Turbo know to call back?
All right, this whole shit is probably done. He would have called back by now.
Yeah, Turbo's not in. So
What game you got?
Gang Beast.
Yeah,
Gang
I got that
Beast.
on my-
Forgot about that.
Gang Beast is off
Yeah.
the chain, man.
That
Forgot
game is
about
crazy.
that game.
That game is
That's
insane.
a weird. It plays like
Like you're
controls like Octodad, but like as a fighter.
You just
Like it's
sloppy.
just awkward and it's
Sloppy.
just weird and it's fun because it's so odd. Like nobody knows how to play exactly. It's like just when you think you got the hang of it, like you really don't.
No, it's like how do you
it's
climb
one of
again?
those games.
How do you jump again?
Yeah,
like
it's
you
like
just don't realize
every
how
time
to
I
do
play it, I'm like,
And you have to alternate between your right and left hand as you're climbing.
Yeah.
And the jump button. It's
Yep.
like, oh,
Never
dude,
works.
it's just awkward, man. It's
I don't
just
care how
awkward.
good you think you are in that game.
No,
you just aren't.
No, there's no professional players.
There's someone out there.
There's
who's
no
a mad
fighting
dog.
game
Nah.
community for Gang Beasts?
Nah, there's no tournaments for that.
No.
There should be though. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that
Oh,
game is
God.
Like
hard.
them-
No, you know
some
somebody will
dope
be
ass-
like, "I'll grab you and toss you off the freaking building every time
Somebody will find an exploit
in seconds.
Just
They'll figure it
dominate.
out in seconds. They'll drag you off and drop, and you'll die first. Like there's something they'll do. But the game is fun. But it's like you're drunk.
It's hilarious. It's that game has a lot of laughs. We're always laughing our asses off.
But a lot of frustration too.
Oh, tons. When you're about to get hit by a train, you can't even fucking get on the landing. You're like,
Yep.
come on, goddammit. And then
I've started matches and
All right.
fallen off. I've
Hold
started the match and fallen off the
I
cliff.
got to bring Turb
away.
back
Oh, Turb's
into
coming
the
back? Uh-oh,
chat. Yeah,
uh-oh.
so hold up. Let me go back to this scene here.
He's still thinking.
and-
He's still
He's
thinking.
He's still
over.
thinking. I
He's
know.
still reconsidering his whole life
I mean, it's a good shot though.
after them bad jokes.
Yeah, just
what's he thinking about?
hopefully he answers.
He's thinking about picking up the phone.
There he is. Hello.
Oh, there he goes.
He's
back.
back.
I'm back.
I don't know what happened.
And
there.
we can hear you. There you go.
I'm
Can
back,
you hear
bitches.
Can you hear
that
us?
Microphone.
I can hear you fine. You
don't
should.
know what
On my
happened there,
side,
man.
you guys were freezing. Like I was like, damn. I was like, they all staring at me with straight faces. How they doing that?
Oh man.
Well, we heard everything you were
It's
saying.
probably because you're not funny.
You were still
I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
We
what's
didn't freeze
going
at all.
on?
We didn't freeze at all. We were just
Got him.
Very funny.
All right. So let's
Kept
see.
saying hello, hello.
Let's
well,
see
actually,
what
let him go because he
Yeah,
missed
we
his turn.
skipped you, so you
we
go.
skipped you because it was your turn.
Okay. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2.
No, multiplayer. We're doing multiplayer.
Bloodstained,
Oh wait, I
Curse
thought you
of
were
the
talking
Moon
about
2.
my bad. I thought you were talking about the other one. My bad. You explained it. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. Yo, I think I forgot there was an 8-bit one. I forgot there was an 8-bit one.
Last call for.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night. All right.
Yes, awesome game. And it's Castlevania 2 players. What's not to love about that? Game was hard as hell,
Oh,
but we beat that.
dude. That third episode, man.
Oh yeah,
The pyramid boss in the third episode, dude.
that links into another game too. I don't know if I could talk about that game yet, but the difficulty on this game, the way they do the replay value, they retread the same stages, just like I gotta say it, just like Dragon Mark for Death.
That's right. Shit.
Made by
You might as well say that.
Actually, you might as well go right into that.
Yeah, it's just like I appreciate the way they reuse assets and they throw a different mission or quest in there, and it's like the way Curse of the Moon 2 did it was just like part 3 was crazy because you were able to select the stages in any order that you wanted, and you got an extra player, you got an extra character to play as with every stage that you selected. So
a lot of
they did a
strategy
spin
with
on
that.
it.
There's a lot of strategy with that.
Yeah. Prove that you can play Castlevania 2 players.
Yeah, yep.
After
that's it.
all these years.
Yep, you can.
They
Yeah,
actually did it. And it seemed like they just popped that game out a month. Like,
Mad
seriously.
quick.
They
Mad
make
quick.
that game so fast.
Mad quick.
Seriously.
Nobody even knew a sequel was coming out. They're like, here you go. We ain't even talking about it. Here you go.
Take that.
It feels like when you play
It's
the
not like
game,
it needs a.
it feels like something that should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
And because it just feels so natural, baby. All right.
Yeah, but I say, what is that? That doesn't even sound like a baby. Okay, if you turn your blur on.
It's-
You didn't turn your blur on.
I employ. Jeez.
I didn't. Jesus.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
the oldest
Everyone
thing
can
he ever
see
said.
that.
That's
But
all
it
the
feels
choice.
like
It's
something.
That's probably what killed the call last time.
It feels like something that should have been done a long time ago. But it felt great 2 players and a lot of strategy involved. Awesome game.
It doesn't seem like it takes. It's not like a AAA title or something that takes like a big team to make.
Apparently
So
not. Apparently
No,
not.
I mean, this is the
That game was like one person
It's
made
the
it. But
NES.
they did it perfect.
It's the NES era, so it's like
And the
it didn't take
soundtrack's
that
dope
many.
too.
But I think they
Soundtrack's
just
great.
had the musician and the programmer. I don't
And
think
that's
there
it.
was a lot of people.
Ain't no
on it.
team there. It's just
that's
two,
it.
3 heads.
I mean, they're geniuses. They did a great job.
Incredible.
awesome.
They did a great job.
But I don't think it takes what
Like
we
I said,
think
they
it would take.
they popped another 8-bit mode or 16-bit mode in Bloodstained.
Done.
Like
Yeah,
they just said,
I'll buy
"Here
it.
you go for
Yeah.
free."
I'm
Know what I'm
good.
saying? They just kept giving you DLC.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
probably stuff that they had on the the cutting board that they had to cut out, and then just like, hey, you know what?
Yep. And they just
Throw it in
gave
there.
it to the fans.
Bloodstained ain't, it's not multiplayer. But
Fan service.
the actual one. But yeah, definitely check that
No,
out.
they
too.
did that. That was good.
Because that's if you want Castlevania, that's what you want. If you want Symphony at Night. But
Oh, yeah.
my multiplayer one, I'm almost out of them.
Good.
Cuphead.
Yeah, that's on
okay.
mine. Knock that
Carl,
off.
Carl.
Perfect.
So if you want an insanely difficult game, if you want to like if you want to leap in the depths of hell and try and escape, then this is the game for you. Especially 2 players, because you have to be thinking on the same wavelength.
Oh yeah.
Or else
If
not
you're off,
making it
it's
up.
over. If I'm off, it's over.
Yeah.
It's just you got to be.
Or you just gotta just beat it one player.
You gotta
If the other
zone.
person's dead, you gotta go for it.
You got to zone.
And it plays different. Like I played it one player and I played it multiplayer. Totally plays different. All the bosses fight.
Really?
different.
Is it easier 1 player than
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
beat it one player after, and then I went back in 2 players. And I was like, ooh, this is rough.
They upped the difficulty.
It's
with
rough.
2
They play
players.
different, man.
Damn.
But it's a side scroller like Contra, but the art and the music,
Oh,
it's just like a perfect.
that's beautiful.
It's a perfect build. Like
It's beautiful.
I don't know how they did it, and there wasn't a lot of people who did that game either, but they did it for years.
And this
and
is,
I know
this
how
is
they
why
did
we're
it.
not getting DLC. This is
DLC was
why.
announced
10 years ago.
4 years ago now, 3 years ago, 4 years
50
ago.
years.
I know how they did it because they documented how they did it online.
Wait, what, 10
you
years,
could,
right?
You
That's
could
a long
watch.
time.
Yeah, you could watch how they the whole production from the entire like.
The animation is so
And
on
it's
point.
insane.
You never see anything like it.
They did it.
it's
They
so good.
basically did what they did in the 30s when they did their animation, and they just digitized it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's so good.
The level of detail that they went through You know,
But when you
Just
when you
to get
play
that,
that
it's
two
a
players,
masterpiece.
to beat like some of these stages and bosses, you got to go into Ultra Instinct.
I played
Doesn't
with
the
a coworker.
DLC
You
isn't
legit
it
have to
Lady
go into Ultra
Chalice?
Instinct for some of these
I
bosses.
played with a coworker of mine for the first time, you know, and I'm like, all right, I got up to the third island, right? But I'm like, I'm gonna play with my coworker to see, you know.
Bad idea.
And it just
It's
was just
rough,
like,
especially if
it
they
just
don't know how to
didn't
play.
click, man. It just didn't. Yeah, he was just. I'm
Ooh,
like,
you're
damn.
just gonna run into stuff.
Oh man, it
I'm
was
like,
bad.
get out.
Yeah,
I'm done with
it was
you.
bad.
I'm like, you
It
know,
was
I'm not
bad.
gonna save you. You
Yeah,
just gotta float away.
Well,
You
I
just-
tried to save him.
Don't
and
even
then
worry
I'm
about it.
dying. I'm like, oh
No, let that motherfucker go.
yeah, no,
That
it was crazy.
Let
It was
his ass
crazy.
go.
Dude, I want to play.
But
I want to play the DLC so bad.
yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be a sequel. It better be a dead up sequel by now. By now, it better be like 50
Yeah.
new bosses.
yeah.
I don't care. Announce it. Like I don't know what happened.
And you know whatever.
If anything hit if the pandemic hit anyone, it hit them the worst.
Maybe.
Oh, they probably just stopped production.
Because it's just
Period.
done. It was just like, no, we can't do this right now.
Daniel said it best. He said the ecstasy he experienced after beating King Dice. Remember when we played King Dice? You remember how quiet I was?
I remember.
I had to lock completely in.
Listen, it's all I'll play through is on the channel.
King Dice.
Hold on.
That must be the last
ladies and
boss.
gentlemen. We have an Emerald Wizard who has just entered the chat.
Yeah.
Admiral the Wizard
What's up,
has
Admiral?
casted thunder on the
What's
chat.
going on?
He's very happy to see you, Turbo. You haven't been here.
It's my Streets of Rage
Ah,
party
it's
over
been a
there.
minute. It's been a minute. I'm back though. I'm back and better than ever. I cut my hair. New York legalized marijuana. It's a new year. New era.
Good
New
to have you
era.
back.
But
Good to have
you're
you
in
back.
quarantine though. Are you really back?
I know you're right. Yeah, I cut you. You freaking flying from a country overseas. They make you quarantine from 10 days, or else I'd be in the studio right now.
Next week.
Too many snitches on my block.
Oh man,
Yeah, he sound like a drug dealer. 2 minutes. Oh,
Too many
man.
snitches.
how they snitching if it's legal? No.
Yeah, right.
Not snitching on that. They're snitching if I walk outside
We know,
my house
Kevin.
and go
We
don't have to
grocery
explain
shopping.
that.
Like
We
he's
know.
not
we know.
quarantined.
We know.
Oh,
Don't worry
boy.
about it. Don't worry about it.
I forgot they don't have a physical release of Cuphead. That's insane.
That's criminal.
I forgot.
That's criminal.
Because I always see the card, and it's not. That's not real. It's not a disc.
That's
That's
That's true.
crazy.
There's never been a
Physical
physical
code, right?
release.
And it came out for the Switch, and it's still not. It's still only digital.
Still not.
That's crazy.
That's tragic.
That is crazy.
Come on, Ori got a digital, like a physical. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Limited,
Now I'm sad.
Limited games.
Now,
Probably gonna-
now I'm sad. There's no Cuphead physical.
Limited games is going to be like, what?
Definitely.
What was that?
Even-
Physical
well,
now.
listen, if you you can beat it, if you feel like you can't, keep trying. That's the game that you can prevail in, and it makes you feel good when you beat it.
Yeah.
If there was ever
I
a
agree.
Dark Souls game, that's
Dude,
the
I was
feeling.
hitting the floor when we beat the game. I
Yeah.
was like, yo. This
You
shit
just
is-
have a certain feeling of like of ecstasy, like you said, when
Dude.
you beat.
But there was,
Even if you
beat it.
suck at the game, like just looking at the
It's so
animation,
good,
everything
so
in
good.
the music,
You'll be mad. Listen,
like,
if you can't beat it, if you can't play it, you'll be mad.
No-
because you can't see the
no
rest of the game.
spoilers, obviously, but remember when we got the bad ending on purpose? What was up with the drawings, dude? The drawings were
He was
suspect.
like up in the air.
Nah, he had like the
He was
loop.
like-
He had the looping crotch with the camel toe. I'm like, why does he have a camel toe
It
for?
looked like he was just up in the
He
air.
was just like, I'm like, nah, y'all drew that weird, man.
We did that shit right after, right?
Yeah,
it was
we're-
stupid.
Just to
That's
see
why
what it
it's a
looked.
bad ending, man. It's a bad ending. That's
Bad drawing, bad
That's
ending.
why. They had to do it. They had
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
let's do it. Let's do it.
We were dying though.
Let's
We
do
were
it. It's
dying.
hilarious.
Chalk you up.
What you got?
I got
Actually, I got it. I got that.
Retromania Wrestling.
I can't
Yeah.
leave. Come on, I
I
can't leave
cross
doing
that off.
WrestleMania.
I
Come
gotta
on,
cross
just
that-
say that
cross
right
it off my
now.
list.
Come on.
That was on
Crossing
my
that
list.
off my
I
list.
was gonna mention it. I was gonna mention it.
Although it's not well, we haven't played it co-op yet.
Not
All
yet.
of us,
not
not all of
everybody
us.
Not yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been messing with the single player story
Super fun
mode.
game. Yeah.
It
yeah.
is good.
Yeah,
It is
man.
good.
It's so fun. It's the sequel to WrestleFest.
Yeah,
And that's
Um,
8 players also, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 players.
How?
8 players.
it's tougher though.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah,
It's
well,
tough,
no,
but
8
it's
players
fun.
it might not be.
I like the fact that they don't hold your hand at all. You have to
We
figure it out.
gotta play
You have
like
to
a
figure
Nah, if you
four
play
on
the story
four or
mode.
something.
No, we definitely have to get that
Even the
going.
story mode.
We gotta
You have to
get
figure that.
media glitch on
Yeah.
there so we can do like a 4-on-4. Is it online? Is it 4-on-4 online or no?
I don't know.
I
I don't
never
even
know.
know. I don't even know if it's available to be played on.
I don't think
online
it is.
against other people.
I don't think it is. Yeah.
No, not
yet.
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 Okay.
Because Reggie don't want that smoke.
Oh, Reggie's like, listen, I had to deal with Street Fighter. All right, I'm just gonna take a break from these competitive games.
Yeah, man.
Now his name is
Or he just might stick to Guilty Gear.
He changed Radical Reggie to Reginald.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Just Reginald.
Yeah, man. And shameless plug, we're in the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're in the background.
Technically,
of
there's only one stage.
of the Too Many Games arena.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's worth a play, especially if you like wrestling games. There's a lot of notable wrestlers in there, old school wrestlers who have been through like most of the big productions
Yo,
in wrestling territories.
It's Hawk and Animal's last game.
Yeah,
It's Animal's last game before he passed away.
Yep.
And that's my favorite tag team. So the fact that we're in that game, the last game that Animal was in, is pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I showed my parents that we were in the game, and they were just like, huh? They didn't get it. They just didn't get it. I'm like, they're like, that's you? I'm like, yeah, that's. I'm like, yeah, that's us.
That's hilarious.
That's us. No?
Do you not see the
Charlie?
logo?
Yeah, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. But
It's okay.
it was funny though. It was
Like,
funny.
how dare you, parents, not even acknowledge
I
I'm
was
in the
like,
game in this motherfucker.
I'm like,
Acknowledge
all
me.
right, we're in the game. We're in the game.
I wish you could put someone through our
Acknowledge me.
put someone through our you could put someone through our podcast table and we just get up like,
Yo, that'd
oh
be
my
sick.
god.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
That would be.
But besides us being in the game, though, it is if you're looking for an arcade experience that's fun and wrestling, that's easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Well, I actually played through a little
Story
part of
mode.
story mode first, like the first part, and then you'll realize that it's not as hard as you think it is. But yeah, definitely fun. Definitely fun.
What about Kev?
Turbo?
Extermination Force.
Oh, I forgot about that game. Oh my god, how could I forget that?
Dude.
That's another Contra-like
Yeah.
Oh, that game is
Yep.
so good.
It's like a Contra Shadow of Colossus type thing, man. So I gotta give it a lot of
like
credit.
a
though the game is the game is awesome.
2D Shadow
Awesome
of Colossus?
upgrades.
2D Contra
Nah, what's
Shadow
the game
Colossus.
like? What's the
Okay.
game by Treasure for Genesis? Only came out in Japan. Something Soldier. When you're like a bird in armor and you just fight nothing but bosses. It's like Gunstar Heroes. Chat knows what I'm talking about.
I don't
No
know.
idea.
It's like Star Soldier or something like
Made by
Universal
Treasure.
Soldier.
Not Universal Soldier. Not Universal Soldier. Nah, you're like a
That's
Falcon
great.
or whatever, and you fight nothing but bosses. So that's kind of like what you do in Extermination.
You're Sam Wilson, the Falcon.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Damn.
Not for nothing though. I did think the
Can't
same
help
thing
it.
that I said.
Yes,
Universal Soldier.
Mech Extermination Force.
Alien Soldier. Thank you. I knew the chat knew.
But no, that game's the shit. That game was a lot of fun. The soundtrack's dope. The guns you get is dope. The bosses are incredible.
Yep.
Isn't it nothing but bosses though?
All bosses.
Yeah.
All bosses.
It's just all
are the
bosses,
stage.
but-
Yeah.
Which is
That's cool.
I didn't think that would work. I'm like, and I'm like, no, this is legit fun. I really enjoy trying. Remember that snake boss? Oh my god, dude.
Yes. Oh
I had to
God.
zone out. Remember that
Snake
shit? I had
Boss.
to legit zone out and get to that part of the boss. Oh my god, it was so.
It reminded me a little bit of the snakes in Battletoads.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
yes,
you know?
yes,
Never
yes.
want to play that then.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm out.
Yes.
Anything that
But-
reminds you of the snake things in Battletoads, I'm
But you know
done.
what's tricky though? You know in Contra 3 when you jump on something and you're like
You can hang
grabbing
on?
it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in this game, when you get that technique, you have to hit the button to grab it.
Oh,
So there's a
nah.
lot more technique to
no.
it. So if I'm jumping and I gotta shoot, I'm gonna shoot first and then hit the L trigger to grab where I'm holding on there. So it's like
That's rough.
it adds to the difficulty of the game.
I'm sure it's fun though. It looks
It's
fun.
awesome.
And that's on the channel too.
No, the bosses are multi-layered and they feel like stages
It's
themselves.
such
So-
an awesome game. I will not.
Yeah.
That was one of the first like indie games we messed with, and that was woo. Yeah, Peter Cat knows that game is awesome. That game is really, really good.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm up now.
Co-op games. Co-op games.
This is probably on turbos, but I'll say it. Code of Princess EX.
Oh yeah.
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 With some of the
great
creators
game.
of Guardian Heroes for
Yeah,
the
I
Saturn.
Oh, it's made by someone.
Yeah,
Yes.
some of them are in there.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Definitely charming dialogue, which is what you would find in Guardian Heroes. That's some charming dialogue, cool action. Characters, obviously, I prefer in Guardian Heroes because the main character in this game has no clothes on.
Just like,
This chick got no clothes on.
Naked, man.
She got like these arm gauntlets and then wearing a thong bikini
yeah.
and a giant sword. And they always will poke fun of her too, like
Yeah.
put some damn clothes on. It's actually pretty funny.
It's funny. I played that on 3DS first time I ever played
It's
it.
good. It's a fun
was
game.
good.
It's cool action. If you like that beat 'em up feeling, and if you played Guardian Heroes, that's the shit. But to go back real quick to what Turbo mentioned, and I think I want to elaborate a little bit more on, is Dragon Mark for Death.
Yes.
4 players. Man.
Yeah, that is an incredible game, and there is so much more they could do with a sequel, because there was a lot of things that they could have fixed up, but it was such a fun. So much there. There was so much.
They needed
content.
to drop better loot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, drop better loot and get people to understand the weapon shops better.
Or be able to buy a weapon after 50 hours.
I mean, I was able to. I don't know what was wrong with you, but
Had the same weapon. Same weapon was the same power.
But the co-op thing worked very similar, kind of like how Overcooked did, where like each one of us is good at one thing, and like for example, the guy I was with the axe throws up the shield to block away attacks from enemies.
Well, you had your own. Thing.
And I like that. It reminds me of like some X-Men type shit. Everyone's good at what they're good at. And it was cool, and I really, really, really hope they do a sequel. I really do, because I think the problems with the first one, if they touch up on especially the co-op too, the way the co-op was kind of weird.
That was made by the same people that did Mega Man 0, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yep.
What's the company? That's not Indie Creates, right? No.
Yes, it is.
Indie Creates.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he creates but the artist, it was the same artist that did Mega Man 0 and ZX who did that.
And he also did he did a bunch of other games, right?
Sorry, I was gonna say they need to make the spell casting a little less difficult.
No, that needs to be quick. Yeah, it's
because
gotta
if
be
you're in the
quicker.
heat of battle and you need to charge up a healing spell, I'm sitting here putting in the Konami code every time I gotta do something. Nah, bro.
Remember, we're like, yo, Chunk, we did something here. Like, hold the fuck on.
No, pause the game. Tell the boss to pause.
Could you set it up to different buttons though?
No, you couldn't map it.
Really?
You can map.
That's
you can
some
map,
bullshit.
You
That
can
is
map
bullshit.
potions.
Yeah.
You can map
You couldn't
potions.
match.
to
You
it.
couldn't put them.
But other than that,
That's
How is
crazy.
not that's
wow,
crazy, dude.
They wanted you to be like,
But they dragged me back into the game for a hot minute because my character has the
DLC
axe.
characters.
But
You
they
got a
gave
sword,
him
though.
they gave him a big sword. I said, "Why do you got a sword?" Yo, I jumped back into that man quick.
And I got a sword though.
Yeah, exactly. I got a sword too. Well, yeah, just wanted to
And
touch
different
upon-
moves too,
What's that?
right? You got like a different move with that
Yeah, and
sword.
they added another character. They added a bunch of shit to the game too, man, that I wanted to revisit. But there was a few of those. And see, that's the thing about all these indie games. There's so many good ones, but they keep adding cool
They
shit.
add a bunch of new characters, and everything.
They add a lot of cool shit. It's like, damn, how much fucking time?
I never changed my gem in it either to be a different, like the fighting style.
I did it once, but I didn't want to lose out on my strength.
Exactly.
I'm like, nah, man, I'm big dog. I need to have that strength, man. Fuck that.
Gotta be the heavy hitter.
Yeah, man.
All right,
But yeah, I had to touch on that.
definitely dope though.
dude, I
I do wish they polished it a little more.
Yeah, a little bit.
as far as co-ops, I have 11. I just counted just now.
Well, you better say
The
one.
co-ops. So I'm like, damn.
Better pick
and that's
the
not
best.
even going into the single player one. All right, so Tools Up.
Yep, I got that here. Boom, done.
Okay. Tools
That's
up.
a good one.
Oh yeah,
That's
that was
another
on my
wonderful
list.
player.
They just added something for that too.
Did they?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did?
I just saw it in the shop. They added some shit to it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Tools
Well,
Up was
they-
fun. You had to tear down the wallpaper, wax the floors, and shit.
It was
like
cool. I'm just mad at the ending.
The blueprints were.
I
there was no
wasn't
way.
there.
The ending was terrible.
That was a terrible one.
Because they show characters we didn't even pick, get in the truck and leave.
That was
I'm like, that's the biggest bullshit default ending ever.
They didn't even show your own characters.
I'm like, come on, man.
Dude, the blueprint pissed me off in that game.
Yeah.
There was so many times I was just totally lost.
I think I think to set it apart from Overcooked and all
I
the
know.
other party games, I think that was a good.
I was like, dude, what are we
That
doing?
was a
They
good-
did a good job on that.
That was a good element that they added to make it, and then the cryptic plans and shit. Like you had to figure out.
I'm gonna add to what you said. There was a time I stood there. I said,
No, I don't know.
yeah.
Somebody do something.
I don't know what to do, man.
We
I
kept
really
failing.
don't know
We
what
kept
to do.
failing at the same thing. No one knows.
Well,
'cause
sometimes we lose by seconds.
Yeah,
and I'll be like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, that pissed me
It was
off.
cool. It was cool.
I like the fact that it was. I love puzzle games, so I love trying to
It was more
figure
puzzle than the
stuff
rest. It was more puzzle than the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was definitely a lot more puzzle
The other
than
stuff
the other
was just
ones.
make
'cause
this, make that, do that.
You
This
just-
is just like
You just didn't know.
But
what
I
the
can
heck
see
was going
where
on.
it fits in that type of 4-player realm, though.
I just love the progression of how you don't know what the heck is going on. You lose.
But don't give me no fake ass blueprint. I hated that.
there was no
no.
reason for a fake blueprint.
That was
bullshit.
That was messed up.
That was like 1 or 2 stages, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come
But no
on,
reason.
man.
That was messed
no
up.
reason.
But
They
no
give you
reason.
2 blueprints. It's like one of them is the real blueprint that you have to follow, and then they have a fake blueprint where you follow it and it's
Yeah, those
wrong.
stages were weird.
I was like, wait,
Very strange.
What's up, Super Boo?
Super Boo.
Yo, what up, Super Boo?
what's up, man? Yeah, but no, that was a good.
It was good, though. I
It's
like
a,
it.
It's a good
I like it a lot.
addition to the whole
Yes.
party game.
Not gonna front though. I was happy when it was done.
Yeah, it's like enough of this shit.
Yeah.
Well, there was another 4-player game that we were thinking about doing, but we were just exhausted by all the 4-player games like that. It was like some zombie-looking one, and it was like, like cannibal.
Yeah, you kill people and you cook
Cannibal
them.
And I was
cuisine.
like, yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that one yet.
I still have it.
I'll wait.
Cannibal
I'll
still have
cuisine.
it queued up.
I'll mess with it though. I'll fuck
No,
with it.
I know.
I still have it queued up. So I mean, wait a bit. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been like a year since we played any types of games like this.
Well, I mean, my next choice is based off of, since we were talking about some Contra stuff. And I think in 2 days or tomorrow, what's today's date? Yeah, 2 days. In 2 days, it's going to be free on the Xbox Live for gold.
Free.
Yes.
Free is for me.
It was on the 360 at first and has been on anything since. It is hardcore.
No.
Get the fuck out of
Uprising.
here. That's coming. That's in 2 days. It's gonna be free.
Hardcore Uprising is going to be on
Get outta
Xbox
here.
Live for gold.
Oh, that's awesome.
Damn it, man.
That's
And
a
now
that's a hell of a game.
I'm definitely getting in. We're going to start that over. And we're going to build and actually get some characters we didn't have and stuff.
I'm down.
Like,
Well, we
there's,
already have it,
it's
though.
dope.
Let me stop.
Yeah. Ain't nobody
Like-
breaking out the
I was
360.
gonna say we got it already.
And-
It's in the dust
I got
over
it.
there.
Well, I mean, will we be able to go to the store and buy it? That's the thing.
No.
All the DLC and all that.
No.
I can't do that on there because there's something wrong with my 360.
That's a good game.
Kinda
Mine
red,
is still
it's red
good.
ringing. So,
Nah, mine is still good.
listen,
we can
it's
get it
free.
going.
I'm
We
gonna
can
get
get
the
it going
free.
right now.
I'm gonna get the free one tomorrow. Next day.
Let's do it
But-
tonight. Let me stop.
But if you like Contra, listen. If you like Contra,
That's good.
it's one of the best Contra games that's not named Contra.
That's a
Definitely pick that up.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And it's different. It's different because you have to play it multiple times to get.
I thought that was a dog barking.
Bro,
I thought that was a dog
You
barking.
gotta play it multiple times.
she agrees. She agrees. She
Wow.
agrees. She agrees with you.
But
Yo,
yes,
that's nuts.
you do have to play it multiple times to build your character up to be good at the game because you will get demolished in the beginning.
Yes.
So don't be discouraged when you don't pass the first stage. Mike, Dell, what's going on, man? But
Dude, I
yeah.
bought Adele.
Dude,
Oh
I'm
my
a-
god.
I'm sorry, I had to just.
Dude, I'm a
You just
Dell.
dated yourself.
I did.
Well, he's now.
Well, I'm a good
PC
date.
now. The Mac dude is now PC.
Oh wait.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Yep.
Even though it was just a demo, Lumber Hill.
Oh wow!
That was funny.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
we
That
just
was a
played-
funny game.
just played
Lumber
the
Hill was
demo.
pretty awesome, actually.
What's that?
Pretty awesome, Lumber
Yeah,
Hill.
No,
that
was
was
a
a
good
fun
game.
demo. It's in the same
I was a
vein
big
of,
fan of it.
like Overcooked, Tools Up and Moving Out.
Yeah.
But the
4 players, right?
huh?
4 players.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
And the level hazards were hilarious. I remember we had to do
That was on Steam.
it was
yeah.
on Steam, and I remember we
The
had
logs cutting the trees.
to cut exactly. And
Oh,
then
man.
we had to take like a wild boar and take one of their children.
Yes.
No, sorry, no, it was
No,
a
no,
vulture egg. No,
Yes. No,
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl egg. Yes.
Pterodactyl egg.
Why a pterodactyl? Why? But
I
all
don't
right,
know.
whatever.
But we had to take
Cool.
the eggs,
Yeah.
and we had to steal them.
And then they kept taking them back. They would
Yep.
fly in and freaking.
No,
steal
they
them
would
back.
take you.
Oh
They
yeah,
would take
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That game was wild. That game was wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, it was out there, man. But it was fun. It was fun for the demo. Yeah.
Like, don't get too fond of us. Pterodactyls will just take you. Yeah, man. Lumber Hill was dope.
I hope they find a way to bring that game out, so it's more than just a demo.
It's not
Yeah.
a full game, right? From last we heard.
No, I don't think so. I think that is that
No.
Kickstarter? Kickstarter maybe or
I think it was a Kickstarter.
It was, but then they didn't meet their goal,
they'll,
unfortunately.
they'll probably come back out again.
Yeah. It's on Steam.
Yeah.
I mean,
What you got, Kev?
I got Battletoads for the Xbox.
Damn right you do.
Respect.
Damn right you do.
Respect.
why did I not put
Damn.
that for multiplayer?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
that on mine.
I already
Hell yeah,
It's
got
on
that
mine too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I
That
played
game
that
is
game
awesome.
with you and Servo.
I'm Stu. I said Stu. I'm Stu Studio. I'm still pissed. I've only played through that once. That game is dope.
Yeah, we should play it again.
I'm down anytime. That game is the
I still
shit.
got to get through
I'm
it too.
talking
Yeah,
murder.
me and
I only
Sticks
played the
haven't-
first time.
That's it.
Dude, I'm always down to play that game.
Me and Six
Definitely
did
step up,
the
definitely doing
first impressions, and then after that, you guys.
We took it over.
And we should play Streets of Rage on the channel again too. But that's besides
What about on the chat?
Hell yeah.
Che.
on the chat.
Che.
On the shay shay.
On the Shay.
On the shay shay shay.
On the chat.
Nah, Battletoads is like
Epic.
stupendous.
It's a revival.
Hell yeah.
That dialogue is shit.
Yes.
Holy my god. That dialogue is crazy
Yeah,
hilarious.
that script is.
Oh, the script is smart and funny
They're
as
so
hell.
witty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With two of the characters, obviously not revealing anything, they just threw them in the studio and just said improv for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, like do whatever you want.
And it works.
That's genius.
That's great.
That's genius.
Well, they got people.
But they were a
from
comedy act though.
yeah.
They were like a comedy act.
Well, they got people from Comedy Central and also from Cartoon Network in like to do the voice acting and the writers.
They did great.
So
They did
talented.
the right thing. They got the right people to work on that shit. It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome
Alright, so I
game.
guess
Awesome game.
All right. I mean, this does classify as indie. Streets of Rage 4.
It was on my list,
That was also on
which
my
is
list.
crazy. That it's not Sega. How did they let this happen?
They just gave permission. That's all.
Exactly.
They just gave
Yeah,
permission.
they
They,
gave
didn't
them-
do anything. They didn't do anything. They
They
just
don't
permission.
care.
They
How do they
gave
do?
him the
They
blessing.
an indie studio does better than Sega.
Tega's like, man, I don't know what to do.
They didn't even have any idea what to do.
They're just like, you have these ideas. Those sound pretty cool. Do them.
He was
I
like-
don't know what the fuck to do.
He was like, "Yo, we were thinking about Sega Ages, but then we realized what Sega Ages was, and said, nah, let's not do that."
It's encouraging though that there's so many passionate indie developers that know how to do these games better than they do,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah, Sega doesn't. It's almost like they forgot what they owned almost. You
and
know?
they forgot the magic of those games.
Yeah.
They don't know how to
Yeah.
put the magic in those games, and they're like, you know what? Streets of Rage 3, the combat was dope, but the music was absolute trash. So let's let these guys do it. You know? And
Yeah.
no, they revived it, man. That's one of the best revivals I've seen.
Listen, if it wasn't up against Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff, it definitely was up to the point of Game of the Year.
The fact
for
that
certain
beat 'em
people.
up was even mentioned.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It was
it.
even mentioned.
yeah.
Yo, beat 'em ups always get
shafted all the time.
every single time.
I give it a 2 out of 10 every time. 2 out of
It's
10.
just the same thing over
It's
and over.
repetitive.
Repetitive.
All you do is beat up bad
Yeah,
guys.
repetitive is a familiar thing. It's so repetitive. All you're doing is beating people
Hit
up.
the button.
How can
over
that
and
be
over and
fun?
over.
How can that be fun?
Because that's how you idiots
that's
play
how-
it. You just go like this. This is the same thing. Two different moves, you idiot.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
But yeah, that is probably one of the best indie games I've ever played,
Yeah, definitely up there, man.
Yeah.
especially co-op.
As far as well, this isn't really co-op. This is more of a versus, but
Yeah, still counts.
all of us have played this Among Us.
Yeah.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, no, that's a game
that game is.
that's like a modern indie game that really re-envisioned like
It changed the way you play a
the
game.
multiplayer. Yeah,
I haven't seen anything that played
Nothing-
quite like it.
this was like an idea that these developers just ran with. That
I've seen games like Clue
Awesome.
and like Who Done It. Like, did you? I mean, I've seen games like that.
I have
Among
the
Us
game, like,
is
when you had a-
hilarious.
when you had a party.
That is a funny game.
You had a party and you got to hunt out the person who did the killing.
yes,
Like, and
yes,
you're looking
yes.
through binoculars or whatever, and you got to snipe the right person.
Yes, yes. We saw that in the eShop.
Yeah, that's been around for a while. But
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the games that are like Among Us in
Yeah.
concept, but
Yeah.
you don't actually play it and move around like
Right.
you do in Among Us,
Yeah.
which is something that they
Among
did.
Us is special.
Very good.
It's special.
Yeah.
And I'll
Like
tell you right now, I just
10
finished
players?
editing the second video. All I need is an intro and outro, and I couldn't stop laughing at
Me.
you and you. You guys had me. I was struggling
so
editing.
angry. I was so angry.
It was hilarious. You were the second episode. You were hilarious because you were the killer.
Yeah.
And you destroyed me first. And your reaction and my reaction, I was like, "You fucking scumbag! You're a piece of shit! You're a piece of shit! I hope you fucking." And then after like you got voted out or whatever, Jay made it to like the last three, and I was dying because he was trying to convince people.
Because I told them.
In his reaction,
Did you see what I saw?
Oh no! What you said. You said like, "Oh, well, I don't know what you saw." You said murder. I saw murder. Like I was dying.
Yo, we need to play that again like ASAP.
that is getting posted very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. The editing on that. Dude,
I remember
couldn't
that.
stop
Jay was
laughing.
trying to make the case, and it's like no one would believe him.
Nobody. Yo, the fact that no one believed him was like, and Chalk, you on your side, you were like, dude, it's obvious. And then Chalk is like, oh, Sticks is dead. Sticks, he's gonna get murdered right now. He is dead.
And then I did get
Yep.
stupid.
It was, and then it was like, oh yeah, now you know, motherfucker. Come on.
Y'all are the dumbest players in the world.
Oh man.
I remember that. I was like,
I wanna see that
saw
video.
That game is special. That's a special charm. I'm done with the video. I just gotta get the intro and the outro. I gotta film those, and then I could post it.
That's hilarious.
This
Oh,
is, bro,
man.
before it got popular, it was no one knew about it,
Yeah.
and it was out.
My
Yeah,
dream.
It was out on the phone.
Mobile.
We gotta work that with Media Glitch.
No,
Five
Hopefully
of
it'll
us, 5 of them. And let's do it, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think everybody would enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll kill Reggie every single time.
He's guilty.
Me too.
He did it. He did it.
We're like, why is everybody surrounding Reggie? I don't know who the killer is. Don't worry about it.
And everyone's just standing around his dead body like,
And, it's like, if
and
Reggie's
nobody
still,
raised an alarm.
No, everyone's just like, nah, it's all right. It's
and
fine.
I'd be like, if Reggie's still alive, then he's the killer.
Yep.
You're out of here,
have
Reggie.
to
You're
run.
done. You're done.
Just gonna have to run.
How'd you know?
You know you did it.
Because you're alive.
Oh, man. But, Kev, I'm going to...
Yo, how old is Among Us anyway?
Oh,
How
yeah.
old of a game is that?
Over here, maybe 2 even.
Actually, I think it was about 2 years because
Yeah.
it's
How,
been
how
on the
old
mobile.
is it?
2 years
how,
old.
How old is Among Us?
Dude, and also editing, I wanted to kill Kev so bad. Every single time the first chat happens, Kev says the same thing. Who did it? 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 All the time. I'm like, who's going to say, oh, it was that guy?
Yeah.
Who did it? Who did it?
It was that guy. It was me. It was me. I did it.
And stop eating on camera because I'll keep putting you on blast and showing you stuff your face.
Y'all look forward to that video. It's coming up soon. Coming up on the channel soon.
Next. We going this way? Or...
I just said Among Us.
Oh, you said Among Us.
Oh, that was you. Okay,
So it was me.
All right, I'm gonna throw it back because I'm almost out of multiplayer. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch.
dude.
But I gotta say, because it came out on Switch. I mean, obviously this is an old ass game, but it came out on Switch recently. So, Double Dragon Neon
Good. Knocked off
has
that
to
one.
get mentioned because
off mine.
people don't mention it,
Respect.
and it's a dope game. And you know what? People who don't like it only played it for a second and stopped. You have to play it multiple times, buy your new techniques, and get to know how the game plays. 'Cause if you just play like the first stage or half the stage,
No,
it's a slower paced game. It feels slow when you first start, and then you get used to how it plays, and then it's like, okay, this is fine. And then you buy new stuff, and then you realize how it all works, and how you dodge, and how you go. And then you get to the second stage, and then you hear that music.
Yes.
And then once you hear that music, you're in. You are not leaving this game. And then you'll realize how amazing the game is. And you know, Tap Hat Gaming,
He put that in the background.
he's talking about a total different game,
put that
and
in the
he'll
background.
put on that second stage music
Yes.
because it has hit him the way it hit us, and it's an amazing
I left
song.
a comment about that. I said, good fucking look on the
And
song,
what's the
dude.
name of that thing?
Mango Tango.
Mango Tango. Yes, look that thing.
Mango
up.
Tango.
Well, no, just play the game. Just play the game. Don't even look it up on YouTube. Play the game. Hear that and relish in it. You have to.
It's
It
beautiful.
really makes the game. But you'll realize how fun the game is when you get up to the certain boss. Right in the beginning, you'll realize how quirky the game is, and
it's
it is
hysterical.
hilarious.
It's funny. It's
It's
very
hilarious, and you have to play through it and play it with 2 players. It's an amazing game, and it should be mentioned, even though it came out a long time ago now. It
I
did
bought that
recently.
shit. I bought that shit again
Yeah.
on the Switch.
It
I don't give a
recently
fuck.
came out on the Switch.
That's
Definitely
awesome.
take advantage of that. Buy it. It's not that expensive. Definitely play it,
Hell yeah.
especially if you're a Double Dragon fan. You can't let Double Dragon die.
No.
They need a sequel. I don't care. I want a sequel to Neon. And you know, if they make a Double Dragon 2 actual sequel or something like that, that shit-
Double Dragon 4, man.
Stop
Double
it.
Dragon 4.
no,
Stop
no,
it.
no, no, no,
Stop
no.
it
Double
right
Dragon
now.
Advance sequel, something like that. 3 years old, they said that Among Us will be in June.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Imagine hitting a lotto 2 years late. Like you made something and it blew the fuck up, and you got. Hopefully they got rich off because damn.
Mama said it bees that
Better
way.
late than never.
They got the Game Awards.
Sometime.
No, I know, it's crazy.
How many Game Awards did they get?
I know they got one from the Game Awards, but obviously they won a bunch. It's a sick game,
Yeah.
3 years. Good for
Yeah.
them.
and that's when you're like,
Good
yo,
for
I'm about to lose my house. Somehow, you know how indie is. If you don't make it,
They
you're
put
like,
all
yo,
their
it's
money in
done.
it. They're like,
Something's got to happen with this video game stuff right now. So.
Put my mortgage
Could you
up.
imagine? I want to see the story behind that shit. I want to see like a documentary about what happened and when it happened. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Get
Definitely.
him on the show.
Funny
Get
game.
him on
Oh,
the
it's
show.
hysterical.
Yeah.
Imagine if we can get him on an interview.
Yo,
yeah.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, let's work on that.
Next up, I have. I'm surprised nobody else said this CD run.
Got it. I have it right here. Shout out to Mike Blau.
Shout out,
Yeah.
man. Holla, holla.
That game.
Turbo, we got to get you in on that.
That game is.
Yeah, I got
Home
played.
to
I've seen the
grimiest
videos. I've seen the streams that you guys did. It's hilarious.
It's sleazy.
I don't like how Jay wins a lot.
Jay's a scumbag.
Jay be winning.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I learned.
No,
When everybody else learned, it's gonna be more even. But I learned
what's
before.
funny?
Yeah.
When we play competitive games, Jay's sleazy. He's a scumbag.
Yup.
He really is sleazy.
He picks up on the.
I'm like,
extras
how's
very
this
quickly.
dude winning this? This is
You notice I went a lot on those things, and I'm not even that good.
Because you're scum. You're scum.
No, he
I
picks up
forgot.
on the exploits.
I was
Yes,
watching.
he does.
If I stand here, I block everyone else. That's
I was
it.
watching.
I win.
I was watching something
you
recent, like an
motherfucker.
old ass thing, and I was like, I won that.
Like
I was
for that game or a different
Oh
one?
no, a different game.
Oh, okay.
Like I was losing. I was like, wait, hold up, I won. And I came back and won that whole shit. So yeah, but that's taking something very simplified and really working that game mechanic.
Yeah.
To make it fun.
Yep.
Because you'd be looking at me like, man,
Yeah.
what? Like you have to play it.
It's
You have to
super-
play it, and
it's
you have to
super
get
simple.
multiple people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta get it. You can do tag, by the way.
Tag.
There's a tag in there.
Really?
You'll be on the same team.
Really?
Yeah.
here.
There's
No,
tag.
we
Yeah.
haven't even
Same
tried
color.
that.
No,
No, we
they
haven't done
added
that.
it after we played it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to get on that.
That's taking a gameplay mechanic and working it.
Yeah.
And that music is.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's super fun.
How many players is it?
8.
Yeah, nah, you can just destroy
Yeah,
the game
dude,
that
it's-
way.
it's-
Everybody
you
start the
can-
game, make a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 players
No,
in
but
CD
everybody's
run.
against
Wow.
each other. I know.
We gotta get
Who's
that
gonna be the
going
last one to
somehow.
move?
But
Nobody wants
you
to do
could
that.
change the mode to distance where, like, if you go the furthest distance,
Yes.
you win. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually have to play the stage rather than just fuck everybody over.
But then everyone else is gonna fuck. Like somebody will figure out a way to stop someone
Yep.
else. You know.
Wait, you mean Jay will figure out a way to ruin everything for everybody?
Exactly.
Jay will figure it out.
Jay is like the guy in Smash Brothers Online that just
I
figured
won't
out something
exploit.
cheap.
I won't exploit something super cheap. You all have the chance to do it.
Oh man.
If my
He's like the
character,
Donkey Kong that just carries you off the
Yes,
stage.
that's Jay.
No,
That's Jay.
no,
But
that's
once
one
you figure
character.
once you figure it out though, then
you can use it against me. Listen,
you know,
I would never
that-
do a move that y'all can't do against me.
Well, we did.
You did, yes, and it's hilarious.
Oh no,
It's hilarious.
Did that?
I remember when you formed the wall. Jay's like, "This is bullshit."
Because it is.
Oh, you're gonna just stand there? All right, I'm
Y'all
gonna do the
do
same
blatant.
thing.
Y'all do blatant bullshit.
Well, because we
I at
learned
least
from
make
you.
it. I
Well, we had
make
to
it
make
look
sure you
good.
didn't win because
Yeah,
you were
we-
like one win away.
We,
so
we learned
we had
from
to
you,
stop
bro.
you.
We learned from you.
I make shit look cool.
I learned it from you. I learned it from you.
We had to stop.
Nah, you want to see evolution
Nah,
of
that
how to
was
play
good.
that? Just watch that first.
That
one.
is fun, man.
It's fun.
We got a couple of codes too, so we're gonna do a giveaway eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys know because we
Word
got
up.
a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
The question will be,
There we
how
go.
many people can you get to play this at your house?
Yeah,
Because it's dependent on how many people you can get to play.
Yeah.
So if we give it to somebody for one player, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You got to have multiple people
Yeah.
to really enjoy this game.
You gotta have friends. You gotta have friends, guys.
That's another game that would work perfectly for the Amico.
Oh hell yeah, it's easy.
That's
That's
another
easy.
game
That's
Oh,
easy.
hell yeah, with the colors?
That works.
The colors and the
man.
controllers?
Oh yeah,
That would
Yeah.
We'll
work
make that
perfectly.
contact happen. We'll make that happen.
Holla, holla.
Deej.
2 at a time.
Oh man, I wish
Oh,
I,
hit
I
the
know.
button.
I wish I could do it, man.
I'll
I
do
was
it.
about to be like, Al, why aren't you hitting the
I
button?
can't, man. I can't. I had to turn it off. So
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Next time.
it's
next
all
time.
right. Who's gonna
That's
figure it?
funny.
No worries, man.
Turbo.
Turbo.
Mercenary Kings.
I forgot about that one,
forgot
too.
I got that.
I
That's,
totally
that's,
forgot
that's
about
on
that one.
mine. That's on.
I forgot
I
about
got
that.
mine.
I think about that game a lot. We gotta get back to it one of these
Well,
days.
Mercenary Kings is a big game.
It really does.
It's a big
So
It's
game.
big,
there's
though.
a
There's
lot
100
going on in that
missions.
game.
Every time I think I'm
There's like 100 missions in that game.
every time I think I'm picking it up and doing good, like I'm like, oh, I know my weapons, I know everything, and then we have a big hiatus, and I forget how to play.
Yeah, man. It's just one of those. We just gotta keep. You
Yeah.
just gotta keep going. You
Yeah,
gotta keep
You
going.
can't put it down and play
And
something
that's
else. You have to. That's it.
And I had some ill shit too, and I think we lost the save. We had to start
Yeah,
over.
but no, we gotta start over.
Yeah, we had
gotta
to start over.
Crazy.
That's fine. But it is what it is.
It's fun though.
Awesome
That looks
game.
like, and it looks like Scott Pilgrim, the graphic.
Yes,
Scott
It's weird.
Pilgrim
No, it's the same
slash
animation.
Metal Slug
It's
ish.
the same type of art,
Well, it's
right?
the same animation as and artwork as Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim.
But it's more similar to like Metal Slug,
Slug.
kind of.
Yeah.
Metal
More
Slug.
players though, and you play it on your own part of the screen, so you
That's-
usually end up finding someone dead.
That's what's cool. Man.
You usually do.
That's usually me.
You're like, what happened over here? What happened to you and your screen?
I'm dead.
It's a great game, though. Very great
I
game.
suck at that game, but
It's
I
fun
had
though.
fun though. I had fun playing.
It's a fun game, especially if you get the right stuff.
Yeah.
Like the second we start to get good shit,
yeah.
Goes
then
away.
we had to start over.
Yeah.
Damn it, because something happened. Like you didn't get the update and the game froze. Something happened.
Well, the
the original one.
Every time we got to a boss, that
Nothing-
one
it
boss,
didn't even come
it
out.
glitched.
Yeah,
And then we played it again, and then we stopped for no reason.
yeah,
because we didn't have
we
time.
couldn't get people together.
Yeah,
Like, it's hard to
yeah.
get people together at certain times.
Yeah, so Great game.
Definitely fun.
You will see that again on the channel. I promise that. All right, let me knock out a couple.
How many?
I'm gonna do a quick 3.
Okay.
Just do it. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna knock out Towerfall.
Okay, good. That's on my list.
Oh, that was fun.
Yes.
Thank
I forgot
God.
about
We
that.
only played that once, and that's bullshit. We gotta play that again.
No, we have to. play
Actually,
that
we
again.
played it a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Did we?
did.
Yeah. We
Oh,
did.
in one sitting, right?
Yeah.
We did the ones. We did like a couple of playthroughs in
played
one
a bunch
sitting,
of
and then we did the campaign, which is both are awesome.
That gets way harder.
Oh my god, dude, the computer.
Really, it's not just
excellent.
it's not just a arena thing. There's actually a campaign.
Yeah, with bosses too.
Yeah.
2-player campaign though, not 4.
Yeah.
A 2-player campaign.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you ever start
Wow.
1 player after and beat the stage that you couldn't, it'll bring you back because you didn't beat it 2 players.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, man.
I did the same shit.
I did the
I
stage.
did the same shit.
But that's a game where
good.
pinpoint precision
Oh my
is
God.
necessary.
Oh
but
my
it
God.
makes it so hilarious though.
God.
Getting
But-
caught by an arrow.
Stuck on the wall like
Yeah,
this.
but it's like pinpoint precision, but it's like like last second, like desperation is
Well,
like,
the way you play.
yeah,
yeah. Some of my arrows.
I'm like, oh shit, but I
I
win.
shot
Hey,
8 arrows
hey,
at
I
the
win,
same
man.
time.
I win though. I win.
You don't play with no
For
damn
some reason,
precision.
a lot of those were close. A lot of the ones we played were pretty close.
Well, I got cheated. I couldn't stand that game. Because I was like, I had like 7 wins over everybody, and they just gave everyone power ups
oh, you
until
got
I
screwed.
lost.
You got screwed.
And I was like, oh, there's something wrong with this.
Yeah, that
game.
comeback mechanic is a little.
I do
I'm
remember
done.
shooting the arrow.
Oh,
like,
the shields, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
They literally gave me nothing for 5 times in a row.
Yes.
And I was like, how am I supposed to beat you? It was crazy.
If you're really good, you'll beat it.
I almost did, motherfucker.
the handicap.
But I did.
All right, so that game's the shit. Also have Wizards of Legend.
Okay.
Not
Oh.
Legend.
Wizards of Legend. That's my guilty pleasure because I don't like roguelites. And that's a roguelite that plays very good. It plays very well. It's a lot
It
of
does.
fun. I like the.
Yeah, it was like
I challenge myself in that game because it's like the difficulty. Holy shit, it's up there. But it's very fun. It's co-op too.
A lot of people picked up on that roguelite, man.
Yeah.
A lot of games are based on it now. It sucks.
And
Yep. I don't understand why, but
the
yeah.
third one I'll add is Oxyjet.
That's on my list too.
Oxyjet.
Yes.
Oxyjet is a sleeper. It's such a sleeper because it's such
Because
a
you have to have multiplayer
yeah. I mean,
to make
even-
it. I mean, you can do it now.
they added computer single player where you play the
AI.
computer and stuff like
But
that.
it's still co-op.
the essence of that game is co-op.
Yeah.
When you play 2-on-2,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's a fun game.
What
Shout out to
do you do in that?
You definitely gotta
Explain,
cooperate in
'cause
that
you,
game.
You can't tell by looking at pictures. So what do you
No,
do?
It's one person breaks. You're in a ship. One person has a buzzsaw thing, and he breaks holes into the ship.
so it moves.
To move it, to propel it.
so it gives it like air or whatever. And you have a meter also on top of that that gives you your oxygen. So every time you break the hole,
Oxygen leaves.
oxygen
balance of your
leaves, but it
movement
also
and
projects
the-
you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
move your
yeah.
ship. And then the other player patches up the holes. So that's like controlling like the steering.
And
Basically.
it's a sumo wrestler type of
Yes.
thing. You have to
You have a
knock out
It's a territory.
you have to
of the
stay
ring.
inside the ring within
Yeah,
the time
the
before.
oxygen ring.
Yes.
So you have to knock him out of
And
the
the time
oxygen ring.
limit.
Yeah. So
It's fun, man.
It's-
It's oddly fun. It's such
it's so weird, but it's I remember shouting so much. Me and Turbo are
man.
still the champs, so we have
Still a chance.
But yes.
we still haven't
Still a
lost
champ.
on the channel. But
That's BS.
Is
Those
Hades
guys.
on Game Pass yet, y'all?
Yeah. Wait,
I'm waiting.
I don't know.
I'm waiting on
don't
that. I think I have it on the Switch. That's why I play
he said Wizard of Emerald.
it. Wizard of Emerald.
Wizard of Emerald.
Wizard
Definitely got to play Hades.
So those are quick 3 that I just did.
Shit, man. I got. All right. Rocket League.
Oh,
Rocket League is
why
good.
have we not played that on the fucking channel yet?
Well, we played it in private. We played it, but
Is it
fun.
split screen?
It's fun.
yes,
Yes.
four
Yeah, it is
player
four-player.
split screen.
we gotta do that.
Yeah,
I'm getting tired.
and
of this
online.
shit.
The only reason I haven't because it's sold now. Like, I mean, it's already past.
I
that.
said it's sold. I was
it's
like,
sold.
it's sold.
That's
But
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
of course it sells.
No, it's so
It's
old.
so old.
No, it's still
sold.
fun.
No, I know
People
it's
still
fun.
They
enjoy
keep
it.
adding shit to it, though.
Yeah, man. They actually just added a new.
I just
a new
hate when I
season.
miss like the big wave.
I bet you're gonna
I mean-
have
I mean-
Fast and Furious cars.
Get that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, probably.
Yo, why you hating?
You tell me you are a cop.
They just added a new season. Very recent.
Well, it's free to play now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I got addicted. I was like,
It's
yo, I'm gonna hit
fun.
this first. I'm gonna hit it first. Like when you start,
Yeah.
and you gotta run after it first. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this first.
Oh man, no, it's madness, man. Because it's one of those games with very
definitely-
similar to like Oxygen, where it's like you're in control but you're not because
Well, you
it's
see
soccer.
people play that thing. They're precise.
Oh well.
They'll pop that shit.
No,
Like,
some
dude,
people
like,
are sick.
They play
Yeah.
a lot.
I don't fuck with those people.
They'll flip
No,
around and
no.
like pop that thing
Off the
That's
side
ridiculous.
and pop that shit
Man.
in. Fuck out of here.
and save right.
Because you got
right
that
in the middle.
boost where it's like.
That's ridiculous.
up.
Man. No, some people play that like.
What else you got?
War Groove.
I knew you were gonna mention it.
Gotta
War
mention it, 'cause
Groove,
that
yes.
is, I recently
Yes.
played Advance Wars Dual Strike on the DS, and man, I love that game. But when I look at War Groove and all the shit that they added to that, it's like, man, they made a spiritual successor, and they just enhanced the shit out of it, and they added so many things
Yep.
that I'd never even thought of.
Like
That was just
multiplayer.
awesome.
Yep.
It's an awesome game, and I can't say enough. You know?
If you're a strategy guy, definitely pick it up.
Oh, dude.
War Groove is awesome.
And another one is The Takeover.
Yes.
It's one of those. It's an indie game that's not talked about because obviously it's overshadowed by Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah. There's
But-
beat 'em ups that are overshadowing that.
But this one,
It's fun though,
it's very fun.
especially if you like Punisher.
It's a different. Yes, I'm a huge Punisher fan, but this game is. It was a Kickstarter, right?
We got a bad ending first.
Oh yeah.
Let's
No,
do
we
it.
got the bad ending. Yeah. We got the bad ending. What?
Oh, what happened?
I was gonna say it was a Kickstarter, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they did a good job, man. It was
It
like
has
it was
a
like
weird
a,
art style.
it was
different. It looks different.
It was like a pre-rendered. What is it like?
It's
not
pre-rendered. Yeah, it's
pre-rendered like
pre-rendered.
claymation kind of almost.
Not
But like
claymation.
no, but
It's its own style though.
it's like CG kind of like
yeah, it's rendered. It's rendered.
it's rendered in
Yeah.
like CG, but it was just like weird, like they're shiny, like
They're like toys.
yeah, like
Take
action
over.
figures.
But the animation will throw you off a little bit until
Yeah,
you
but
get used
no,
to it.
it's
good, though.
It's
It's a good
dope,
game.
and the music was pretty good too. And
It's like a Streets of Rage if Streets of Rage didn't come out.
yeah,
But Streets of Rage destroyed it.
it sucks because it came out at the
It came
wrong.
out the same
it came out
time.
the freaking same time. It's like the wrong time for it to come
bad
out.
time to come out.
If it came out before Streets of Rage 4 came out, then
Dude, if
yeah,
that came out,
It
if
would've
that
been-
came out for PS3,
Bad time.
like it would have been amazing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
no, I'm saying
Oh,
if
yeah.
it did,
No,
if it
yeah.
did, it would have been like way above its league.
yeah,
Bad
man.
time to come out.
But it's rough.
No,
You got-
it was cool though. I did like the that one stage where it was like Resident Evil and
That's great. It's good.
oh dude, it
it
was
was
like
fun,
a zombie.
but you never run out of
zombie
the
shooter.
weapon. You would just
No, that's
keep
another
using
thing.
your weapon like constantly.
Which I kind of like though.
It made it easier.
You know,
It made it
it
easier.
did make it easier, but it made it fun
Yeah,
because it was like you pick up a weapon and you can hold the weapon through the whole entire stage.
Oh
and
damn.
Keep it.
pretty
Well,
much.
that's
And
gonna
that-
that's
unless
gotta
you get
have
it, unless
some-
you get
I
hit.
mean,
yeah, that's gotta
unless
have
yes,
some
unless you
durability.
got hit. So
I'll
there
always
was no
got hit.
durability with the weapons.
I always got hit. I had the weapon the whole time.
Yeah. But no, that wasn't. That was
Imagine if it was claymation though.
Oh man, damn.
That's a new. There you go. That's a new beat 'em up. Right
Clay
there.
Fighter, man. That's
Clay
what I
Fighter.
think of when
The
you say
beat 'em up.
claymation.
A beat 'em up.
Clay
You know
Fighter.
what I'm saying?
I know. It's a unique style.
It was like it was its own thing.
Celebrity Deathmatch
But
was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, that wasn't even claymation. That was like
It was claymation.
It was claymation.
That was like some weird, whatever.
It was claymation.
It was a weird type of claymation. It was like some foam, whatever.
It was claymation, bro.
It was
foam
made out of
posits.
foam. It was a foam people.
He's
Whatever.
like that's plaster.
But speaking of fighters, though, I don't know if you got this. It was Fighting Rage. Fighting Rage is dope.
Ooh.
And that's never talked about.
Well, yeah, you guys play that.
That's a
not have
beat 'em
it.
up. That's awesome. And
I
never
put that.
talked
I
about.
actually
that's
put that
right,
on my
I
wish
forgot.
list. Like I kind of want that.
The
Like, just to
combos in
have
there.
it.
The combos are great.
It sucks.
It's a
'cause I
fun
forgot to
game.
put that
It
on.
gets no.
No one talks about it.
No one talks
and then when you
about-
mention it, they're like, "Oh yes, I do remember that."
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
always
yeah.
that.
What about 99 Vitas?
Nah,
Dude,
man.
that's not
Let
favorites,
Reggie,
man.
let Reggie talk about
No,
that.
no,
Let
no,
Reggie
no.
talk about that.
Yo, the only thing good about it was 99 cents.
Exactly. But we still gotta play. We still gotta play Fighting Rage because it has a whole bunch of different
Yes.
like.
There's a tree.
There's
There's
different
a
ways to get
story
different
tree.
endings.
Oh, story tree.
And we only
Yeah.
did it one time, and it's like a whole
Right.
bunch of different ways to go.
There was like 15 different paths that you can go.
Nah, it was
man.
ridiculous.
It was a lot. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
man.
Reminds me of
Wow.
was it Sangeku?
Sengoku.
Sengoku 3? Yeah,
Yeah,
Sengoku
yeah,
3.
yeah.
It reminds me of that kind of the way the combos work,
Yeah.
which is dope too. I
Nah,
should play that.
The
Let's play that.
combos are crazy in that game.
Yeah, I definitely got to play that. Give it some more run. We didn't give that enough run.
No,
I got 6 more co-op games left. But
Listen,
go
I-
ahead.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Like the last 4.
We should just do co-ops, and we'll
Yeah.
save the single for next time because
Okay.
everyone's got
I
a
was-
lot of singles.
I was gonna suggest
Yeah,
that. Yes.
because we're running a little.
yeah.
And
Then I'm done.
We'll knock out a bunch of.
I got singles now, so I'm done.
Okay.
I only got 4 games left on my list.
I got
multiplayer?
6 co-ops.
I got
6
I
co-ops.
got 6 co-ops also.
It's 1 co-op and
So
the
name
rest
that
are
co-op.
singles.
Name that co-op. Get it out of the way.
Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2.
Okay, that's one of mine.
yours.
All right, yeah. Oh yeah, that was good. That was a
That's
dope,
like
dope game, man.
Yeah, it's a
Dope game.
fun shooting game. It's shoot 'em up.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's such a weird game.
Side
is.
scrolling.
The control
shoot 'em
is
up.
weird, isn't it?
It
And, like,
is.
you
It does
move
control
it's a little
weird,
odd.
but you do get the hang of it, and it makes sense.
It was entertaining to watch. I guarantee that.
It
was fun.
makes sense once you get the hang of it. It does make sense. So, like at first, when you're
It's
going
fun
from
to watch
another,
when you don't have the hang of it, though.
well, yeah,
'Cause you get
no, because
murdered.
you're thinking of it. You're looking at it, and you're thinking of like Contra. You're thinking of like you're thinking of a side-scrolling
And that's
shooter.
4-player, I think.
Yes.
Battle mode, right?
yeah, battle mode. Is
Yeah,
four
yeah.
Oh,
player.
not the campaign. Not the
Campaign is
Yeah,
two
yeah.
player.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's like Smash mode.
But
Pause.
it's a no. It was a fun game, and the bosses, some of those bosses, man.
cheap as hell.
What was it,
Some
like
of
a
those
jet?
bosses
There's a
were
jet
cheap.
in there that was cheap as hell.
Oh my god, man. There was a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of them, but it was a dope game.
Hell yeah,
It was a dope
super
game.
fun to play.
Dive
else you
kick.
got?
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
That was it.
Oh, that
guess
was it?
That
As
was
far as
my
the co-ops?
Co-ops, yeah.
All right, so we're just doing co-ops.
Kev, what you got?
Kev, you got anything else?
One hit kill.
Yeah, I'll throw out a couple. 20 double X.
Ooh, yes, good call, dude. I don't have that.
okay.
I don't have that.
Okay,
What happened?
I never.
20 double X.
Wolverblade.
Oh, yeah.
20XX.
The two-player multi.
Two-player
the
Mega
Man
Man X. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
For
that
6
game is
hours.
awesome. Never beat it, but it is an awesome game, and it's going to be coming out with a sequel, 30 double X. That's
And
going to be
then
coming
you could
out
actually
soon.
save in that one, so we're
It's going to
getting
be better,
that.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see, there's that. Wolverblade.
Wolverblade was fun.
Okay.
Oh, that's a throwback. I
Yeah.
mean, that was like the first thing
That
we
was what,
streamed on the channel.
yeah.
Okay.
That was
That's a
like
great
Golden Axe
game,
type.
too. It's like,
Yep.
waiting for a Golden X. That's definitely a Golden X type game. I guess Castle Crashers.
Oh wow.
Oh, throwback.
Oh,
That's a
good.
throwback.
Damn,
Oh.
that is a good call.
That's
man.
a throwback.
That
Yeah.
is a
Guys, it was
throwback.
fun, man.
Damn.
That ending pisses
That comes to
me
mind.
off
I put hours into
And-
that game.
Yeah.
for that ending.
Hell yeah. That is amazing.
I got
how
3
they
more
work.
on my
Yeah,
list.
3 more,
You want me
just
to
knock
go
'em
through?
out.
I'll go.
Go for it.
All multiplayer.
Broforce.
What?
Broforce.
Broforce.
Broforce. That's a
Yes.
sleeper, dude.
That is a sleeper.
That's an action
Yep.
game with
And I
the
didn't have
purest
that on my
heart.
list either.
It's so fun.
There's everyone in there. Blade is in there.
Yeah.
It's great.
All the
Yeah, it's a great.
Van Damme.
Yes.
Yo, you put Van Damme in any game, that's money.
There you
Yo.
go, man.
It's a funny game.
Not-
It's a very.
not Street Fighter.
Yeah. Oh,
What you talking about? Street Fighter the
you mean
movie,
Guile?
the game was amazing.
The guy.
Moving on.
All American.
What else, Kev?
Did I say Aegis
No, you
Defenders?
did not.
Did I say
That is a great game.
360, right?
Aegis Defenders is awesome.
Aegis
That's
Defenders.
that's
No,
definitely an awesome game.
Switch. That's a tower defense game where the 2 characters and you could switch. Actually, there's 4 characters in the game, 2-player co-op, but you could switch between them.
I don't even remember that.
I was thinking about that plane
Yeah.
game on the 360. I can't
that's
remember.
No, it's Ages something Ages.
Yeah.
But no, Aegis Defenders is one of the first indie games me and Turbo played.
Aegis Wing is the other one.
Yeah.
Like at the tower defense at the end of each stage, and you have to like set up shit as enemies keep.
Yeah, it's a platformer tower defense at the end, and it's really
Oh, I
it's
forgot
really
you guys
cool.
played that shit too.
Yeah, a
early.
while ago, dude.
that was early on the
That's a
channel.
good one. That's a really good game.
It's a throwback.
Let me see what else. G.I. Joe Operation
Yes.
Blackout.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
That was
I
two
still
players
gotta
too.
play that.
Game is the shit.
Yeah, I haven't played it either.
People seem to
That
like it.
game is. I can't wait for the sequel. I know they're doing it.
People who give it a shot seem to like
And
it.
Yo, he loved all your suggestions, man.
I know. I'm telling you, Dynasty Warriors Gundam, before Gundam Reborn came out, I did a freaking. There was a Koei Warriors. They had a freaking forum, and they were talking about Dynasty Warrior Gundam. I listed like 20 shits that they should put in the sequel. They took all my shit.
Wow.
They
Wow.
took
a
all
lot of
my
shits.
shits.
Yeah,
I
they took
said,
it for you.
they-
How did they take your shit?
and I'm glad they did it too. I don't want no credit. I'm like, just make a great
Yeah,
game. with
I
it. They
never
took
cared
all-
about that shit.
all my suggestions, I was like, "There's no way they didn't see this form." I put too many ideas out there.
It's good.
I know what I'm
Good for
talking
the
about.
community,
He
man.
also said that you know, a lot of the suggestions he's like they were trying to do in the first one that they didn't have time for, but he's like
I'm
this
sure.
Is a golden list.
I missed that one too.
Yeah, he was a cool cat, man. He was a cool cat, getting them drunk on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Yep. And Mother Russia Bleeds.
Thank you. Damn it, got that.
I forgot that too.
I did forget
shit.
that.
I
We
forgot
need to
how-
play that
Dude,
again. though.
Yes,
Do you know how many
I have
games-
it. It was like $4.
Dude, there's so
Yeah.
many
That's
games.
a steal.
Yeah, no.
I have it on my
I
Switch.
got it
too.
for the same price.
Dude, we have to play that because the original one that we played, we're not even.
No, it
we're
was
not
on
even
Steam.
on it. Yeah, the sound is all fucking.
Oh no,
on
we got
Steam.
to re-record that.
It was on Steam.
That's good. That game is good.
There's some parts.
Yeah, that's an awesome
Will
game.
we get
was a
demonetized for
sleeper.
that stage?
There's some parts. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I mean, if it
pixelated.
was,
But still,
if they shouted that part out, though,
still,
It's just like
nah, man.
it's a lot of stuff
But
going
hey,
on.
you know,
That boss though. Remember what he was doing? It's so stupid. So stupid.
oh, they'll
And that's
see
on
it.
the Switch.
That's
See it on the
hilarious.
channel. They'll see it.
oh, they'll see it.
They'll
That's
see
on the
it.
Switch.
They'll
I was
see
like,
it.
Glory.
That's
Oh, that
early-
stage. That
early
stage was
level
like,
857.
man. Oh my god.
Oh man,
That is early level 857, man.
is that all
Gotta
you-
start somewhere.
is that all your co-ops, Kev?
That's all my co-op.
I'm surprised because you missed out a couple, and I'll name the ones that you missed.
Break it down.
Okay.
Origami.
Okay, go ahead.
I have that on my list.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh,
I was like, Tetris did for
That was fun. That was a lot
yeah.
of fun.
That's yeah.
Is it- Are they working on sequels?
Yes.
Players?
Yeah. Sequels 3 players, and you can actually do like combos and stuff.
What?
Origami. Yes,
You
that's
gonna
an
join
awesome.
us on that because
Oh, yeah.
that's what's up right there. That game's the shit. I think they got slowed down because of COVID. I also got. I'm surprised you missed, Kev. Police Stories.
Oh no, that's
That
Jesus.
that
Ah,
was fucking fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
and the music was very good. It has a great soundtrack too.
Yes. Oh, that soundtrack. I still can't find it.
Mad 80s.
Oh, extremely 80s.
You still got one.
I got mine.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
I'm gonna knock out my 3 real quick.
Go for it.
Crystal Crisis.
Yo, how do I not have that on my fucking list?
What?
And I own the game.
That's hilarious.
And I own the game. And,
That's
and I got the
funny,
freaking
man.
limited edition.
Hilarious.
I got the collector's edition. And I don't even have that on my list.
Hilarious.
Dude, you know how many, like, there's so many games. I had to go through the list. I had like 50 freaking games
That's the
of
spiritual,
indie games
That's the
from this
spiritual
channel
successor
to go through. And I'm like,
Puzzle
You don't have
Fighter.
the puzzle game.
Yeah, no, that game is fun. You see it on the channel. You're gonna see it again. We have so much fun with that game. It's a lot.
yeah.
It's so awesome.
good call. Good call.
I know these two are on your list. I'm sorry, Al.
No, that's all right.
Hunt Down.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
With
Yes.
my main man, Mo Man. My dude.
Man.
Mo Man all day.
John Sawyer.
Yo, that game is fucking special.
Yo, what was the chick's name? Jane.
I don't know
What
her
the heck?
name.
I think it was Jane something.
Jane
Anyway,
Doe?
it was like you know how like every name was dumb.
Yeah.
Like she had a funny.
But I need a Mo Man shirt, man. That shit is I love that character.
Man.
His like the way he talks, it's so 80s and it's so cool. So
And
cool.
I know the other game you're gonna mention
it's the
too,
same-
'cause-
it's a-
'cause
right,
it's a game I actually want to play again.
Yep.
With different character.
Door Kickers.
Action.
Squidod.
Yeah, man. Dude,
That game is the shit.
that game is so amazing. Man.
All these games are fucking amazing,
That
man.
game
I'm
is so
telling
good.
you. And I want to play them all again.
Yes.
But holy shit, man.
Yeah, the backlog is crazy though.
Yeah. Those are all the co-ops. I'm pretty sure I forgot one or two, but
Okay.
yeah.
Mark Dell said Alien Hominid. Jay, you know about that,
I
right?
remember it being 2 players though.
Yeah.
Is it 2 players?
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know-
they
I don't know.
re-released it 2 players.
Is it 2
maybe.
players?
I remember getting my ass whipped in that game.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, it's like Contra.
Here's a question because I have 2, but I think one of them. I don't know if you guys mentioned it already. I don't know if I missed it.
You didn't say damage in transit.
Did you say? You know what's fucked up? I'm not gonna say it's my favorite because I had so much pain. There was a lot of pain in that game. There was a lot of pain. However, it was fun. I would put that as a honorable mention.
Heavy Burger too.
And Heavy Burger is an honorable mention.
Honorable mention, yeah.
You didn't say
it's-
Mario.
I wouldn't
actually,
say it's-
that's not fucking. There's no Mario. games.
They are fun games, but there's so many, man. There's so many games,
No, it's fun.
and we had to weed the list down.
You know what's
man.
funny?
So it's
For
like,
single player, I have 8.
I got a few.
For single player, I got a lot.
That's the next
single player games.
That's the next podcast.
But yeah, that's the next.
I'll
podcast.
probably have more for the next one. Because I can only think of 8 at the
I don't know if you guys mentioned this. Did you guys mention Shovel Knight?
No, because I played it one player.
I forgot that was co-op.
I played it one player. That's
that
why.
is
It is
co-op.
co-op, and
It's on my. It's on
I
my
was
list.
thinking
But
about
it's
it,
one-
but I held it back for the single.
That was a lot of fun multiplayer.
Yeah,
That was
It was.
very, very fun.
I never played it multiplayer, but I
Fun.
played it single player. But I watched you guys play it, and it looked painful. But it also looked fun. It looked fun.
Definitely fun.
Oh yeah.
And the last game,
Tetris.
co-op, that was on this channel.
Is it indie? It's indie.
It's an indie game. Snipper clips.
Yeah, that's right.
I like
right.
That was funny.
With
watching that.
sticks.
It's published by Nintendo though,
But still,
but
indie.
it's made by indie.
It's an
yeah.
indie. It's an indie.
Nah, that's great. That's a weird.
That's the same with
that's a weird
what is
game.
it?
If
Stretches
it's
is
a
another one
budget
that's-
title, it could qualify for indie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just too.
Stretches is another one that's. I
Stretches
didn't
is
put it on my
another
list,
one.
but
Yep.
What'd
I'll
you
just
call
throw
it?
it out there.
Stickers?
Oh,
Stitches.
Stitches. I call it Stitches.
He didn't correct himself at all.
No.
Stitches.
Mother Russia Bleeds is $3.74
That's
right
what
now
I.
in the
That's
eShop.
what. That's what I
Oh,
bought
cop
it for.
that.
Yep, I
Cop
bought it
that
for.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone should buy
No,
that now.
that is a must buy.
If you like beat 'em ups,
That
it's
is-
4 players
That
too.
is a must buy.
That is so
Hands down.
cheap. So cheap.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, man, we went a little bit. We're actually close. Actually, we're not that bad on time.
I mean, if we did all single players, we'd be here till 11.
Oh,
I
no.
know. Yeah, I had a feeling because I'm like, damn, there's so many games.
Listen, chat wants us here for 6 hours, but
I
you
know. We can't.
the audio podcast can't be over 3.
Yeah,
so that's the problem.
audio podcast has a limit, man. We
You gotta
don't wanna
find
go
out how
over
to
it.
kill that.
But, we gotta hack the audio podcast.
that.
Not the audio podcast, it's the time limit.
Find out how to kill it.
We'll
But,
send
we're
an
gonna
email
say
to
goodbye
Anchor
to-
and say,
What's
look, man.
Listen, the struggle is real on the edits, though. Come on.
Yeah. We're gonna say peace out to Big Terb. Everybody in the chat, say peace out to Terb.
Yes.
Later, Terry.
Great to be back.
Later, sir.
We'll see.
See you in the
See me.
studio next time.
Yes,
week, man.
we'll be back next time when we have the part 2.
Yes.
Talk about the single
Live in the studio.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace. See you guys.
Bye. Bye, hater.
Yeah, so look at that. We got a new, little bit of a new screen right here. That's because we have our Discord server up and running. Yeah. And we're working on that. So, bear with us. We're trying to get that going. Of course, we're also on TikTok, if you haven't known. And all
We
of our
do this.
handles. Yeah, right? Doing all the new dance moves, whatever.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're definitely
Ah,
not.
imagine
But,
the hits, though. Imagine the hits.
No.
But yeah, no,
No.
we're on those platforms now. So of course you got to follow us on all our social media. Of course you got to hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and hit the like, share the video, and leave a comment. You know what I mean? All that good stuff.
Yeah, hit
All
up
that-
that Discord.
all-
Listen, the code
all
is
that
going
good
up tonight. Hit up that Discord and leave some messages so we can
Oh,
get
yeah.
that thing popping. You know,
Oh yeah,
it's starting,
man. Well,
it's starting.
we just starting this, so you got to join the crew to know what's up.
The
Squidard.
Yeah.
Yo, that was funny, man. I wasn't rehearsed
That
at
was
all.
perfect.
That's what it is, baby.
I say it wrong, and then you guys correct me. You just like,
The Squidard.
join the crew. The Squid On.
We'll get t-shirts and shit.
Oh yeah.
Level 857 Squid Off.
Yeah, man.
You know how hard it was to figure out how to spell that.
But yeah, man, just like every episode, man.
Every week.
Just like every episode.
Every week.
We have our schedule. And
Schedule.
a schedule.
Said you wow.
First Monday of every month, what do we got?
The Indie eShop recap.
That's right.
Every
man.
Monday.
Yo, I fucked up.
Every Monday. First Monday of the month. God, I'm so tired.
Yo, I fucked up the time last time. I was like 9 p.m. What time is this motherfucker?
Oh, man.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern time.
That's right.
First Monday of every month. I look forward to it because, if you guys haven't watched it, man, I definitely recommend you guys watch it. The last episode was crazy.
That's
man.
fun.
There was a lot of good trailers in there.
Yeah, we got spoiled.
Oh, yeah,
Wait
man.
until they're bad ones.
Oh, dude. Oh, well, when there's a bad one,
Dear Lord.
you'll see a lot.
I'll have to do a shot
There's
or
a lot of
something.
there's a lot of silence when you're watching a bad one. But no, man. But yeah, looking forward to that. Of course, Tetris Tuesday with Al G857. That's me. That's you.
That is you.
9 p.m. Eastern Time, every single Tuesday night. And then, of course, we have the podcast broadcast live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can listen to the podcast on all the podcasting services like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and
Apple pie.
Apple Pie and all that good stuff. And then, of course, then we have
Yeah, Throwback Thursday with Sticks. This is this guy right here. I play old school games every week.
Oh, yeah.
I want to play some new stuff though.
No,
No, man, it's not throwback.
That's not throwback. It's not
It's not
throwback.
throwback. Maybe you could play the Last of Us remake.
That's there you go.
Like 10 years now.
yeah.
It's 10 years.
That's a
Last of
throwback
Us
right
is
there.
old now, right? So it's a
Last-
throwback.
They're
I'm allowed
remaking
to play,
it.
I'm
so
allowed
it's
to play
it's
remakes.
old.
I'm allowed to play remakes.
Oh my
Then.
God.
No, you got to play the original Last of
Nah,
Us.
man, come on.
That's a throwback. That's a throwback.
Chill.
Like, come on, man.
They're killing me.
Well, listen, I'll drop off what I'm playing though. I'm playing multiplayer this week. Actually, who's gonna be here? You gonna be here?
I'm gonna be here.
What?
All right. So
Tomorrow I'll be here.
I'm playing Cannon Spike Dreamcast.
Oh yes, I have it set up
nice.
upstairs. 2 players. We can get that going, sir.
Dope.
On the actual Dreamcast system
All right.
with 2 controllers.
So there we go.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So hope y'all ready.
Oh yeah.
Cannon Spike.
And then I got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I play fighting games and I play beat 'em ups. Someone's catching a beat down, no matter what.
Oh,
Could be you. Could be
Could
them.
be you. Could be them.
Yeah, a lot of times it ends up being me,
Or
but
Radical
that's
Reggie.
okay. That's okay.
Could be Reggie.
Could be Reggie.
could be Reggie.
I roll with the punches, and I get back
Oh,
up.
I like the pun. I like the pun.
Roll
Yeah,
with
man.
the punches. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Punches be rolling you.
But
Like dirty laundry.
yeah, man. Big shout out to the chat, man. You guys are always awesome. Every single week, you guys show love. You guys are the man. You guys are the best.
Hey, you guys are the
You guys
man.
are the man. Sorry.
You guys are the man.
You guys are the.
The best.
that was such a sexist fucking.
You guys are the man. There could be ladies in the chat.
Yeah,
but
no,
y'all are the man, though.
Dude, that was,
You guys are the man. You girls are the women.
You girls are the guys.
I'm sorry about that. Scratch that. Scratch that.
I love it. I love it.
Scratch that. Scratch that. No, you guys are awesome.
You
That's
guys
what
are
I
the
meant
best.
to say.
You guys
Yes.
are the best.
You guys are awesome as always.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Every
Thank
week.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
We'll see you next week. It's been dope.
Peace
See you next
out.
time.
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.